everybody? What's up, everybody? What is up? All my peeps in the fucking chat. What's up with you guys? Well, I'm trying to crack my eyes open and do this show. Let's see how long I can last. I mean, I'm trying to get this coffee to kick in, but damn. What's up, everyone? Am I being heard okay? Am I being heard all right? It's okay. I'm in no rush. I'll wait. Yeah, okay, good. Thank you. I don't like wearing the headphones. Otherwise, I would know it. But you guys want to see me with a big-ass headset on, or should I just, like, keep doing it the way I like to do it? So that's our deal. Well, welcome in, everyone. Let me say hi to everyone. All my favorites in here. Let's see. Okay, we got Amy. What's up, the beautiful Amy? Thanks for the flowers. Good to see you on up in here. What's up, Amy? Oh, I see the flowers. I mean, I hear the sound. Good. What's up, y'all? Ooh, come on, coffee, kick in. Montana, good evening to you. Good evening to you. All right, now, what's up? So, August Barnes. Oh, welcome in, August. What's up, Prof? Hope you're feeling better. Hi, Montana and Amy. Yeah, I'm trying to. I mean, the coffee is what I'm counting on to get me up there right now. I've just been drained. I mean, I'm dealing with an issue. So, yeah. So, Tree Hugger 496, welcome in. Tree Hugger says, Prof, I can't decide which hoodie I should order. Well, hey, damn. I mean, you want me to put something else up there? There's a bunch to choose from, and there's several that I like. Some I like more than the others when I'm looking at them. But I think it's time soon. It's probably time soon, like the next day or two, to put up another design. So there's an additional design. And maybe what I'll do this time, I'll put some of my photography or something. Yeah, I have some ideas because so far I had not done that, but I'm thinking I can do a real nice photograph. So I'll put something new up maybe tomorrow. Yeah, better hurry up because before you know it, summer will be here. Summer will be here. So get that damn hoodie. Uh, Hi, Tree Hugger. Let me know if you need the link. Hey, yeah, Amy, drop all those links right quick if you don't mind. Hey, Meow Meow. What up, Meow Meow? You can hear me? Good. Thank you, Meow Meow. You're not the Meow, but you're a Meow. Meow. Welcome in, Noe Amos. Welcome in, y'all. Marianne Foster. Welcome in, Marianne. What up, Marianne? What up, Freckle Joy? Freckle Joy, you're that crazy woman in California. What up, crazy woman in California? Freckle Joy. Welcome in. All right, y'all. What up? Hey, Rebecca Ann. What up, Rebecca? Boom, shakalaka, Rebecca. You making it into all the shows lately. What are you doing? Are you trying to understand this Delphi? Well, that was Snake said that at some point. That crazy woman in California. That's you. Christine Joy Barrow. How he did you. I observed it all. August Barnes says, "What's up, Rebecca?" Yeah, Rebecca been running around these YouTube streets. Little Frankie, that's you, right? Yeah, that's that's our neighborhood predator, Mr. Richard Lee Snee. Oh, you live 20 minutes from Delphi. Well, God bless you, Rebecca. Good to see everyone. Yeah, what up, Digital? What up, Digital? You're that crazy woman from California. That's what I'm saying. What up, my crazy woman from California? I got another one. A couple. There's a couple crazy y'all crazy California women up in this chat. All right, what we got over here? We got. All right, let's figure out what Amy's doing. So I'm gonna show y'all right now, so I don't have to go over this again. So this one right here, Amy dropped. This is the hoodies, coffee cups, the merch shop right there. Okay, merch shop right there. And this one right here, let me see. Oh, did she delete it? No, there it is. This one right here is the artwork shop. If you want something for the walls, artwork, photography. Okay. And then these two here are just some little donation pathways. I love the buy me a coffee. And more for like a one-time donation, there's the Cash App. So those are all the links, and you can always find those. I believe they're all on the About section of the page, but I'm not sure if I've done that yet, due diligence. But yeah, that's what all that stuff is. But I know all you regulars know what that is. Okay. Well, his life of falling apart. I'm over here in California eating popcorn and enjoying the show. I tell you what, hey, I got something for you guys. Let me throw this up because I think I would like to put this up while I do my pontificating at the beginning of the show. Let's get this going. This is for all you beautiful people in my chat. And I'll put it this way, if the shoe fits, right? That's how things usually go. If the shoe fits. The shoe fits. There we go. Oh, Lord, what is that? What is that there? Wow, that's rich, isn't it? One moment, please. Yeah, just this is where I'm at right now. This is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. We have a whole lot of this going on in the old, good old, in the YouTubes right now, in the Delphi YouTubes, and it's interesting to watch. You know, I predicted it. I mean, I told y'all we had last year's eclipse at the end of the year, okay, and we have this one coming in April, not too long. It's right around the corner. Eclipses are monumental changes, okay? Truth is rising to the surface. Truth is rising to the surface. So I'll leave it at that. But I'm kind of stuck on this popcorn train right now, Joy. I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, you know what? Don't interfere with them. Just let them go ahead and do what they do. There's a whole lot of shit falling apart right now. Whole lot of shit falling apart for these people. Sort of ironic and karmic the way he goes after people deserves it. Well, not just that. It ain't just him. I mean, hey, it ain't just one person here. We got a whole contingent of people. Okay, well, a whole contingent. I hope you guys really. I mean, I've been preaching that. I've been preaching that for quite a while, and the whole ship's going down. It's like the Titanic. You know, the whole thing's going down. The whole thing with the Titanic is sinking, and we get to watch it from a safe harbor. We get to sit there and watch that ship go down. And it ain't just the YouTubers either. You know, I don't want to mislead you. It ain't just the YouTubers. It's the whole ship's going down, in my opinion. The whole fucking ship, the whole Delphi ship is just going straight on down. And you got to let them. You got to let them do what they do. You have to let them self-destruct. Welcome in, Ronnie Reed. Ronnie Reed, I love you, by the way. I if I don't get back to you guys' emails soon enough, that goes for you too, Georgia. Any of you who I have not replied to your emails quickly enough, I apologize. But you know, I got a 4-year-old over here. I'm extremely busy, and a big ass dog. Uh, I got a 4-year-old. I got a big ass dog. I have a whole life and a family. So, well, and I am an author. I am a musical author. You know, in case you don't know that, you listeners, uh, I am a published author in the field of music, and I am also working on my next publication. So I'm very fucking busy. Okay, so apologize if I don't get back to you immediately. I apologize for that. I try to respond to everyone, but yeah. And look, old Freckle Joy says, and my life is good. My daughter got into college. I'm starting nursing school, and the sale of my house finally went through. Karma is real, Rick. Well, that's great for you. That's great for you. Prof, you need to download Little Frank's Live before it gets taken down. Oh, can't do it now, but I will check after. Prof, can you drop the Discord link, please, and I'll grab it. You know, I thought about it. I'm not interested in it because no one does anything in the Discord. The Discord is basically a personal messaging operation for this channel because no one does shit, jack shit in the Discord. People don't post in there. People don't comment. It's like a ghost town in there. It's like a you know it's odd. So I don't even give a shit about the Discord. If you guys would be interested, hey, I'll say this: the Discord is there for anyone interested. If you want to go over there and post things and have a little community, it's over there. But I mean, I can't make people go interact over there. So it's over there. If you're interested in Discord, you can probably find it. And, it's hilarious to me, just the whole thing. But I don't like Discord much anyway. But it's good for personal messaging, I guess. That's one thing that it's useful for. I really don't do Facebook at all, so Facebook Messenger is a no-go for me. So other than the email, I guess Discord is the only way to message me. So Discord is sitting there if anyone's interested, but I'm not begging people to go over there and look at it. Yeah, congrats, Freckled and daughter. And tell your daughter congrats. The YouTube's other than a couple insane old maniacs, most of YouTube would be proud of your daughter. So we congratulate her. Yeah, so that's what's up. We are proud of her too. And we're proud of you. I mean, you're getting into nursing school. That's a major thing. And it's going to be a lot of work. So congrats and enjoy the road ahead. Hey, welcome in Criminally Focused. Hi. Yeah. So we're talking about never interfering with an enemy in the process of destroying themselves. And we have several right now. So like I said, the whole Delphi thing, it's the Titanic, and it's going down. It's already hit the iceberg. It's already hit the iceberg, guys. And unfortunately, okay, good news, bad news. Okay, unfortunately for the idiots, the Delphi Titanic has hit the iceberg of truth. Fortunately for us, it's going down. So the ship's sinking, and we get to watch it. We get to watch it. Hey, welcome in Sleuthy Goosey. Hi. Another lovely. And Lisa, hi. Another. Okay. Freckled says Discord is a shit show anyway. I was on it for a month and it was a dumpster fire. Yeah, I mean, it really grieved me to be in other people's Discords, but mine was always pretty popping. It was pretty good. So I didn't mind my Discord much, but man, the way people behave in Discord is very, it's astonishing what people do. I thought of you while I watched him sniffling about honeybee. I mean, Laura leaving. Oh yeah, but I was crazy. The prof is crazy. Oh, she's not honeybee. She's not honeybee. All right. Sleuthy, I saw you 15 minutes ago. Are you guys following each other around the YouTube streets? Nice. Yeah, we're glad she's here. Did you? Where was I? I was making a craft for my body. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do we have some spoof accounts again? That was the fad over the late summer months. Okay, in the late summer, that was the fad. Several spoof accounts, and maybe that's going around again. Things are getting hot. It's heating up in these Delphi streets. So yeah, like I said, it's when these rats start fleeing that sinking ship. Oh, they start grabbing at each other, pulling each other under the water, eating each other. So you never know. The shit gets a little crazy. Shit's getting a little crazy. It's happened to you before? Yeah, it's happened to me. I found the prof floating around these YouTube streets saying outrageous shit. I said, well, that's not me. Freckle Joy, congrats on the good news. Yeah, yeah. In the live, trying to avoid disaster, that wasn't you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Digital. Well, Sleuthy, you should go seek that out and document it. Maybe you can document it and report it. I know there's a special reporting button. So if you go into YouTube, you can hit that special report button to report a spoof or imposter account. And impersonating, I think it's called an impersonating account. But if you go and do that, that might be good for you to shortcut some misunderstandings. But yeah, these assholes, they're so desperate. They're so desperate. They're so desperate. I'm enjoying the show. I'm like Freckle Joy. I'm sitting back here with my popcorn in the beautiful mountains of Colorado. I'm looking out my window. I mean, snow fell today, so like I'm watching the snowfall and looking at the 14ers outside of my fucking window. I can sit in the warmth of my living room and look out at the 14ers and enjoy life. And I can go just a short drive away and be at a waterfall or in the beautiful canyons and find natural crystals falling out of the canyon walls. Hey, I love my life. And my little boy here, he's 4 years old. He comes along, so he's getting to experience nature as a default setting. We go with the dog, and I'm sitting here watching this disaster unfold, and yeah. Sluti says, yeah, I know people can make parody accounts, but they can't make one and pretend to be you. Exactly, that's what I'm getting at. How weird do you got to be to make an account as someone else who already exists? Get your own personality. Well, they're fucking maniacs. They're trying to smear you. So the way they want to smear you is they're going to make an account look just like you. Then they're going to say crazy shit and inflame drama all over the YouTube streets. That's what they're going to do to you. That's what they try. That's what they try. Crystals, yeah. It's funny. It's funny because here in this part of Colorado, uh, it's some of the oldest earth on Earth, if that's even a thing. So the layers are so deep that have come up in these volcanic crazy shit that happened long, long ago. The earth is pushed up so violently and crazy style that you have the deepest levels of earth. And there's many places, like, as you know, silver and gold were just abundant here in the mountains. But it's not just the silver and gold, because just along with the gold usually comes quartz. Okay, and along with the quartz comes crystals. So as you go through these mountainous regions, and especially where there are rivers or canyons, you will often find the quartz and the crystals just popping on out because the veins run with each other usually. And to be honest, the most interesting thing, I haven't even made it out to the old shut down mines, the retired mines, but there are many old mines in the mountains where, as I have time to do it, because in winter I ain't doing shit in those mountains. But as the weather gets nice every year, I go out and explore, and I just haven't made it to any of the mines yet because my plan is to go with the metal detector and just kind of like scrummage around or whatever, rummage around. Is scrummage? Is that even a word? It sounds like a good word. Yeah. But rummage around with the metal detector and see if I can find any deals, the little nuggets. Okay. All right, let's see. My boy just turned 6. He loves to be outdoors. Oh, well, that's so great. And it's good for them. I mean, these trolls like to say to me, touch grass. Well, it's actually good advice. It's actually good advice. Touching grass is good, you know. And when I grew up, oh, we lived outdoors. I mean, that's how the parents operated. It was like, go out, go play outside. And so we went, you know. and we all survived. Sweet dude Shibby. What up, sweet dude? Ronnie Reed says, Freckled, very pleased for you and your daughter. Sometimes life is awesome. Little Frank just, oh, no, 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 Frankie. Well, that's a bad decision. That's a bad move. That's a bad move. That's a bad move right there. Okay. That's awful. Uh, not the time or the place. Not the time or the place. Not the time or the place. Hey, but he would have them because Ruckus sent them to him. Yes, Ruckus. Ruckus rocks. So Ruckus was told to delete the crime scene photos, but instead he screenshot them. He screenshot them all and then deleted them, just like Snay. So when these guys were told to delete the crime scene photos that they had, you know what they did? They didn't listen. They saved a copy, then they deleted. Are you all aware of that? Are you all aware of that? Yeah, I titled this show "Welcome." Okay, I titled this "Let's Talk Delphi" number 85 "Welcome" because I want to welcome in all the new viewers who have just been around first show, maybe second, or maybe first week. Um, uh, I tell you that this Snake guy is really an idiot. Okay, he's really an idiot. I've been on this Delphi case for 7 years. Okay, it's from the very first year. Now, for the very first few years, I just observed, I studied, I took notes. First 3 years. Okay. Then the next couple of years, it got serious. Okay. Well, then I decided about a year and a little, okay, a little more than a year ago, I decided to do a YouTube channel. So Snay always makes the mistake in saying, you've been on YouTube for several years, and I've just been on for 2 years. Well, Snay, you're an idiot. Here's why. I just got onto YouTube uh, a little more than a year ago. It's probably in February. So I would say a year and a month. You're an idiot, Snay. I got on YouTube a year ago to start my show. Before that, this channel sat idle. Okay, it was just a channel I used to watch shit. So every time you go on and say that I've been on for 5 years and all of this, and you're so much better, you did so much better than me with your statistics because you got view hours, so many view hours. You're nonsensical because your head is so far up your ass. You're clearly deaf, dumb, and blind. You don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I just been doing shows. You can go back and look at my history. Let's Talk Delphi number 1. I should go do that now, and I can tell you the date it aired. I can tell you the first show I did. Let's go do that. That'll be fun. Just for the viewers who are I'm trying to welcome. I'm trying to welcome my viewers. So let's see. Okay, so no, I'm wrong. It's not even a year. On April 14, it will mark a year. Okay, so the fact is that on April 14th, 2023 was the first show. Okay, so I haven't even made it to a year yet. So within a year, let me go back and look at this because I really want to congratulate all of the viewers who've been with me a long time and welcome the new viewers because let's see. So in less than a year since April, I've done almost 150,000 views, 2,000 subs on this channel and 500 on the backup channel. I've got 207 total videos. I've done apparently 131 live streams. Okay, so of those 200 and something, 131 are 3-hour live streams. So it's been a lot of work in this 11 months. It's been 11 months. But okay, so we're just about a year old, and we're still having new people come to the channel, and so that I want to say welcome to all the new people here. Um, I'm very reticent when it comes to repeating myself. So often I just don't repeat myself, and I hate repeating myself. But I've learned here on these YouTube streets that repeating yourself is an essential component of doing these shows, because some people will only catch one show. But but I thought that today what I could do is sort of repeat myself for the new viewers, and sort of give you kind of like the basic bottom line with who I am, what I think, what my theory is about this crime and why, where my current stance is, and why I do what I do. So I thought that's what we might do today, and I'll call it a welcome. It's a welcome for all the new listeners, and it's sort of a refresher for all of the long time. By that I mean 11-month viewers. Um, so we'll be getting into that in a moment. Kind of metal detector? Well, just specifically for gold. Okay, because what I'm interested in these mountains is the gold. There's gold in them there heels. Is the truth? Okay, there's still gold in them there heels, and so the metal detector is specifically designed to pick up gold, is what you want to use. Um, what the fuck with the photos? They'll be everywhere in Google by the morning. Uh, bad move. Bad move. Bad move. Okay, good idea. Thank you, Amy. Oh, you guys are here for it? Good, great. Oh, you're back? Where you missed my laborious introduction to the topic for today. So no big deal. No big deal. What I was saying, Sleuthy, is I've been on for almost a year, 11 months, and I'm interested in welcoming people such as yourself and all the new folks here. Uh, and Sort of kind of doing a review of why I'm here, what I do, and what my theory is, and why I came on the YouTube, and what my thoughts are at this point in time. You know, that's what it is. That's what it is. Um, it's been a long journey. I mean, the interesting thing here, it's been a year, okay, almost. It's been a year. But the interesting thing about a year is that so much crazy shit has happened in a year. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. I like fool's gold. It's cheaper. You want to know something interesting about fool's gold? And this is something else few people know other than gold seekers out in nature. Oddly enough, fool's gold often accompanies real gold veins. So fool's gold is one of the primary indicators of gold in the environment where you're looking. So if you're looking around, you start finding the fool's gold, that means gold is there. Or you find quartz veins, crystals, gold is there. Okay, let's see. Trying to catch up here. I'm missing some shit. Hi, Prof. Had to take a break from this case to move away from filthy USA. Been on this case since Ron Logan days. I don't think Ron Logan ever did it. I think Ron Logan, no, he says he was harboring criminals, basically, or maintaining a common nuisance. You know, and I agree with that. I think Ron Logan let all the criminals hang around, and I think that's where he's guilty. And I think he knew what happened immediately after, and he didn't talk. And so, Ron Logan, shame on you for those things. But I don't think he had anything to do with these two girls passing away. Thanks, Sluty. Thank you. It's called Welcome. What's up, Grizz? I'm sorry, Sluti. I got you confused with someone else. I guess I was so shocked. So shocked. Oh, did you make Sluti paranoid for no reason? Well, don't worry. It's good idea to keep your eye out for that type of shit. Welcome everyone. Take your pants and jacket off. All right. All right. Welcome in, y'all. Hey, Curtis Cinco. Welcome in, Curtis. Hey, I saw you talking Portuguese earlier with little Joao. Obrigado. Mucho gusto. Good to see you. Thanks, Prof, for going over your theory and where you are. I'm a newbie. Well, good. That's what I want to do tonight. I want to do that. I want to do that for the newbies, but also for my diehards, because we went through a lot. I mean, it's been a year, but damn, it seems like it's been 5. It seems like it's been 5 with all the drama. But like I said, this Titanic is sinking. The ship done hit the iceberg. It's all going down, and all these rats are eating each other, and it's a beautiful thing to observe. Okay. Hey guys, hey Goosey. Who was that rude little man on Anthony Gringo's anti-defense live? Oh my God. Okay. All right, guys. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Tall man, we discuss everything. Yeah, unless you're a troll, then we'll get you the fuck out of here with the quickness. So hopefully you keep it kosher and we don't have to boot you. So, I'm pretty sure your troll account with that kind of name, but who knows? Let's see. Little Frank's spotlight was fading fast. It's a desperate move from a guy who was 2 feet on the edge. This ain't going to end well. Lord have mercy. I have no idea. I just keep calling him Earthworm. Yeah, so let's see if I can recap. Hey, what up, Shiraz? Man, we can start now. We can start now. You're here. Yeah, guys, what up? Thanks for coming in. So we can start now. So what? So why in the fuck am I on the YouTubes talking about Delphi? Why? Well, because a year ago I decided, hey, people were interested. Okay, so what it was is I had a Discord server, and so I had a Discord server, and in my Discord server there was a whole lot of shit going down prior to the point I invited some random Delphi people. Like my Discord server, it was conversations with random friends I had from around the internet. Uh, I'm kind of into cryptids and Bigfoot as like a curiosity, so there was some of that. Um, there was just random shit that interested me. Okay, well, then I shared my Discord with a few Delphi folks, and before you knew it, I had just like 50 Delphiers in the Discord, and it went crazy. So as that started going, I started sharing my thoughts, some of my work, and the funny thing is that I started having people contact me. Okay, I started having people contact me, and that's when the whole thing bust wide open. Okay, okay. So what do I mean by that? I mean I had some people contact me, some locals started contacting me because of the Discord that they had somehow found out about and got into, blah, 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 blah. It was wide open. I would let anyone in. So as I started speaking with people who had researched the case for years, sharing information, and then being contacted by people, and I was at the time praying about the case. I was praying about it, and I was saying, God, I just want, please show me whatever you want to about this Abby and Libby, because I really care. I really want to know, like, how can I contribute? What happened? Blah 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 blah. And I really do feel like my prayers were beginning to be answered, because when people started reaching out, lots of things just fell on into place like this. Like really interlocked. And and it was all good. So after some months of that and some time passed on you on Discord, I thought, hey, you know what I want to do? Um, and this was at the urging of someone who I can't stand anymore, but someone was like, yeah, you should do a YouTube because people like you. People like you. People like what you have to say. People, and I started to think about it and I thought, damn, what's true is that this Discord is blowing up. Like, uh, if I did a show on YouTube and just all my Discord folks would come and watch the show and join the chat, and we could talk in the chat and on the show like we do in Discord, I thought, hey man, this that would be a good thing. It would be like an addition to the Discord. So the way the Discord was so positive, I thought, yeah, it would be a benefit to do a YouTube channel if all the Discord folks came over and we kept it going, and it would expand it some, and it would be like a good thing. And so that's why I started doing these lives. And now I know because I just looked. It was a year ago and 132 shows ago. So 132 live streams ago, I started coming on and talk for 2 or 3 hours, sometimes 4, sometimes 1. And it was real odd, y'all. It was real odd because I did 19 shows flawlessly, flawless. Not a single problem, not a single troll, not a single hater, not a single smear, slander, attack on my family, attack on my kids, no doxing. Everything was copacetic until what? Until the moment I mentioned Kelsey and Becky. Yes, unfortunately, that's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was. So at that very moment, about 20 troll accounts, 20 troll accounts came into the live the very next time I popped my ass on YouTube, which was the next day. People in the Discord decided they were going to start screenshotting and starting drama with other individuals. So that whole thing started, okay? Then they decided, hey, it's time to, since we're trolling, we're starting drama. Now it's time to smear, dox, and slander. So then they started that campaign. And so the smearing, the doxing, the slander, and just all of this precipitated from the mere mention of my suspicion that Becky and Kelsey were not completely transparent with law enforcement and that they should probably try to do so. That was show number 19. At that moment, my life became a living hell. From that very moment, the shit has never stopped. They did everything in their power to dox me, using Dickie Smallball Snade to do so, harass me in every way possible, calling the local law enforcement, calling my telephone, going onto my business sites, and just whatever possible you could imagine to do, going after both my kids' mothers, just whatever could be done to try to intimidate, harass, harm, upset me. They went out in full force. And you got to understand, at the time that starts, it's a little bewildering because it's disorienting because it's coming from all directions. You don't know what's going on. And because it's a troll farm where you have maybe 5-10 people operating 30 to 50 accounts, it's very difficult at first when it starts, when it happens to you. It's difficult to tell which direction it's coming from, who it is, who's behind all of this. Okay, so it took me some time. It took some time. I had to start to slowly figure it out, like who's doing this? What are their connections? Who's connected that are doing this? Where are they organizing? What accounts do they have, and what are their motivations, and who do they talk to? As I started figuring that, all of that took months and months and months, a good 6 months to start to piece together. Um, but part of what helped is that there were others who had gone after similarly, who helped me with some of it, and you don't understand the things that trauma and anxiety will do to your brain to help you. So when you get into this fight or flight or this survival mode, uh, your perception and intuition will go into another level, um, especially when they're coming after your kids. So you kind of kick into this other level, and it's really not good for you because for those 6 months, I mean, I lost so much sleep, I had so much anxiety. Uh, it's really bad for you. It's really bad for you. But it got me to a place where I started to figure it out. I got to this next level where I saw what was happening. I saw who was behind it, and I started piecing it together. And this is why now I refer to these people as the Delphi Murders Troll Farm, uh, alternatively known as the Patty Family Troll Farm, uh, or also known as the Troll Farm. Um, but here's the thing. Throughout all of this, what never changed is people kept coming to me. Okay, so people kept coming, regardless of all of that shit. Okay, people kept coming with info. People kept coming with information that they felt they could share because they had some trust for me by observing me for hour upon hour upon hour during these lives. And like I said, 130 lives. Let's do a little simple math. I'll do a little simple math. I mean, I don't know how accurate it will be, but just to get a basic rough idea, just in live streaming in general, over this 11 months. So we'd say we got 132 lives and about, let's say, 3.2 hours each. So that's 422 hours, you know. I guess sitting in front of a camera here for more than 400 hours, allowing people to observe my thought process, uh, my interaction with the chat, and my logic, and my trustworthiness or lack thereof. I think people started to see, and I know that many people have provided me information, have learned that they can trust me because there's so much that I've been given that I have not revealed because of the trust with the individual, because I don't want to hurt those who have come to me in confidence, you know. And of course, there are some things that I felt uh, okay to share because I felt it wasn't harming any individual. So some things people have given me, I have shared for the greater good without too much consultation with those persons. But in general, the baseline scenario is that I think everyone who's come to me and brought information and shared information, they pretty much realize that uh, I don't violate trust. So anyway, it's been a long road. It's been a long road, and that's been 11 months of hell and back. 11 months to hell and back. And so that's the brief introduction to my YouTube experience in the past 11 months. And so now that we're approaching this case with Richard Allen, or this trial in May, uh, I know that more viewers will be coming, and this is why I'm welcoming all the new viewers, and not just on the live stream, but those who will watch the replay over the next weeks. You face a very daunting task as a newcomer into the Delphi media consumption verse, which is that you have half of the YouTubers are controlled. So half of those YouTubers those channels you're going to stumble across, they're going to give you a canned narrative, a predetermined series of talking points that they regularly come on with a motivation to put across, and basically that motivation being that you cannot question the family whatsoever. You cannot doubt or suspect or question law enforcement whatsoever. And you cannot uh, doubt the integrity of the judicial system in Indiana whatsoever. So these people give you this whole can of difficulty, which is that there's no questioning the family, the law enforcement, or the legal system. When in all outward appearances, the common average observer would look at the family, the law enforcement, and the legal system and have lots of questions, inconsistencies, uh, apparent malfeasance, ulterior motives. I mean, whatever it might be, the average observer would look at the family, law enforcement, and the legal system and say something smells off. Something's not right here. And what they'll face is that half the YouTubers won't allow it. They'll be shamed. They'll go into those chats. They'll be shamed immediately. They'll be blocked. They'll be disparaged by the host of the shows. Um, so it's quite an uphill battle. It's a challenge for the newcomer into the Delphi verse to find to explore the various channels and see where logic or some kind of free thinking or open-ended exchanges take place. And so that's where I feel that I do have something to contribute here, because I try to leave my chat as an open forum for a reasonable, logical, intelligible discussion among people both well versed in this subject matter and also the newcomers. Um, the only time we get people out of here is when it's absolute disrespect, obvious trolling, or abusive behavior. That sort of thing. We'll get you out of here. But in general, we try to be um, open to everyone, and I think, and I've said before, that the value of my channel lies in the chat, and my responsibility as the host is just to sort of navigate through this conversation in the chat, which is why I focus on a discussion with the chat after I give my stump speech, which I am doing now, or my presentation if I have something to present. But yeah, so that's the brief introduction to the channel. That's what we're about. Uh, no one's safe here. Okay, no one's safe. We do question the family. We do. We do question the law enforcement. We do. We do question the other YouTubers. We do. We do question the legal system and the courts and the judges and the attorneys. Yes, we do. And we also question the commenters. Yes, we do. Uh, why? Because it's still an open case. No one's been cleared. I think as a consensus, as a community, we absolutely believe there's others out there who were involved in these murders who have not been brought to justice. And that meaning, even if Richard Allen had some part in these murders or something to do with this crime, even if he did, we still believe there are other parties involved. Reason being, for years, that has been the word on the street. Not only that, even the prosecutor, the current prosecutor himself, has alleged prior that we have good reason to believe there are other actors involved. Even the ISP superintendent in prior communications has put a plural on the end of people who have committed this crime. Person or persons. Okay, so we have very good reason to believe that there are still one or more people out there who committed these crimes, who probably most definitely are on the internet, by the way. And therefore, no one's cleared. Anyone's a possible perpetrator. And there's no harm in openly discussing in a public forum our thoughts, ideas, and feelings about the possible scenarios that led to the murders of these two very young girls in Delphi, Indiana in 2017. And so that's why we allow that open-ended discussion. Now, what you will find if you're a new viewer into this subject matter, you will find that a lot of those very people who I call the narrative pushers and whatnot, family protectors, law enforcement supporters, all these people who will not allow you to question any of this, their main deal will be that you're a family basher. They like to do that one, family basher. Okay, that because what they do in the gaslighting, it's typical narcissistic abuse. It really is. They come up with these talking points to discount you and put you to pigeonhole you into a uncredible voice. So you're either going to be a family basher, you're going to be a conspiracy theorist, you're going to be one of those unhinged, outrageous people. So they're gonna do all kind of things like that to keep you from being able to freely exercise your thoughts, your logic, your opinions, your freedom of speech on the public platforms, because their whole job is to protect those very people who the majority of the public has questions about. Almost as if they are paid operatives here in the social media verse, tasked with putting a wall around the family, the law enforcement, and the courts. And hey, that's what I call communism. That's not America. We have a very big struggle right now because social media has become the public square. This is the corner tavern. So just as any two individuals could go anywhere and exercise their free speech, we have a very big conundrum now because in the social media sphere, people come to exercise their free speech. And it's a battle that's been waged for many years now here in Congress and the various levels of government. And we saw it during COVID, where the providers want certain protections. But the reality that the world has come online to do their communicating as if they were out there in the corner at the park. It's still hitting the legal system. It's still hitting the old geezers sitting in Washington, D.C. People are still figuring out what all of this is and how to deal with it. And I'm positive that in time, there will have to be some global acknowledgement of that people are here to speak with each other and communicate. Okay, and so that even though you're looking at corporations behind all of these platforms, um, the fact is it's more like a public utility. You know, we are here to utilize these platforms as a utility, and so these narrative pushers that we're discussing here, they're more like the old dinosaurs. Okay, they really are dinosaurs. Uh, they think that by bullying, stalking, harassing, threatening, doxing, shaming, and all of these tactics, that they can stifle the free speech in this public square. And and if you would just take a moment and reflect upon the history of Delphi YouTube creators who have gone away, they've been pretty successful in the first years. You know, many of the YouTubers have been run off, and it's easily understandable why so. Because as a new YouTuber, you come on and you start getting the brunt of these types of attacks. Uh, it's easy to be run off. I could easily see most people saying, "Fuck this, it ain't worth it," and being run off. And so these dinosaurs have gotten away with it for many years. They've run a lot of people off of this YouTube. Um, but their days are numbered, you know. And as I mentioned earlier, the Titanic is sinking. This whole Delphi ship, it's already hit the iceberg. It's a tipping point. You know, if you go and you study statistics and the way culture moves, and you know, you go and look at tipping points. And basically, we've hit a tipping point, and the tipping point is those dinosaurs are dying. Okay, they're dying, and they can continue. They're flailing around right now. You know, since a year ago or whatever, since the arrest of Richard Allen, it was really where it really went into high gear. They've been desperate ever since, and they're really grasping hard to maintain control. But no, we reached the tipping point. It's done. It's done. The iceberg is sunk the ship, and it's going down. And this is why I put the quote up earlier that, you know, never interfere with an enemy in the process of destroying themselves, because that's what we have right now. A lot of them, they're just destroying themselves. And what you'll see in the next years, it's people like us will be left. Okay, we will be the ones who will be left here, um, because people will see our honesty and transparency and openness and logic. And all of these gaslighting dinosaurs, they will fall by the wayside. Their ship is sinking, and they won't survive it. They won't last. So whereas before they held the power and they ran the people off who came onto this platform as new creators, what's going to be happening is more and more new creators with novel platforms, and by that I mean novel ways of thinking and presenting. They will be coming onto these YouTubes and other platforms, and people with novel ideas and brilliant strategies for fostering public discussion and truth and honesty and actual journalism. They will be coming onto these platforms more and more, and these old fucking dinosaurs will be falling by the wayside and be discredited more and more until you'll see a sea change, and that'll be that these platforms will be the vanguard of truth, transparency, accountability, and public discourse. And so I am proud to be among the first wave of this movement. And all of you in the chat, although many of you don't have uh, channels that feature shows where you come on regularly and present and put yourself on camera and talk, the fact is that your activity alone in the comment sections and in the chats, you are equally a voice on the precipice of this. So you're at the vanguard, okay? Because despite the shaming, the doxing, the harassment, you are continuing in your own ways as well. So all of us, and that's why I do what I do. Okay, so that's my welcome to this channel. And before I get into the chat, I did want to share one thing because I keep my eye on the filings and on the things that pop up. And there was one thing today or yesterday. There's one thing that I just want to show you real quick because this really excited me and lit me up, and it got me very happy. And I'll show you this real quick, and then we'll get into the chat. And I know I'll probably have a lot to catch up on because I've been yapping for quite a while now. So let me pull this up. Let's see. Takes a moment here. All right. Where is it? Here we go. Now, I was very excited because of one phrase in here, and I'm going to share it with you. Okay, let's see. Pull it up. All right, so you guys saw this, right? Everyone saw this earlier? So this reads, limited appearance for defendant. I, undersigned attorney, the undersigned attorney listed on this form, now appears in a limited capacity in this case for the defendant, Richard Allen. This filing is intended as a limited appearance with the understanding that counsel will be assisting the client, Richard Allen, and attorneys, Andrew Baldwin and Brad Rossi, with matters related to the service of process and future depositions of Federal Bureau of Investigation agents. Stop there. That's the highlight. Future depositions of FBI agents. Major. I am thrilled to read this phrase within this document. Associated with the investigation and prosecution of Richard M. Allen, counsel further anticipates assisting defendant Allen and his legal team with digital forensic issues surrounding the investigation and prosecution of defendant Allen, including but not limited to conducting discovery, depositions, and courtroom examinations regarding the same. And this is Jennifer Auger. Okay. Now, Jennifer Auger, I was told today, is quite a badass, according to one of my peeps. She was referred to as a pit bull of an attorney, knowing her shit, graduating from Indiana University and from Emory University School of Law, a top 25 countrywide law school, top 70 in the world. Their acceptance rate is 10%. She will be a major asset to the defense team. So, she will be assisting with several matters for the defense, including deposing FBI agents involved in the investigation of the Delphi murders. And I think that is major. And I think it's a reason to celebrate. I think it is. So give me one moment and we'll get to the chat. Okay, all right. So let's look at this chat, and it's been forever, so it may take me a while. Gosh, I do it to myself every time, and I'm not happy about it. All right, so yeah, someone just sent me a screenshot that I'm not happy about. Okay, I saw it, Sleuthy. That's what someone just sent. Bad move. Bad move. An Indiana State cop told me Scuzzo Rick Allen stuck the tip of a water bottle. Uh, okay. You see, I knew this was a fucking troll. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't mean to put that on the screen. I knew it was a fucking troll. Hold on, I got to deal with this shithead. This is the reason you can't do it. You can't have anything nice. It's the fuckers like this one. Okay. See if I can find him. One of the mods should have dealt with that. Mods, look, I'm not trying to fuss at you guys, but someone should have deleted this comment so I don't put it on the screen because I didn't mean to put that on the screen. What a piece of shit. See how they come in? See what's on their minds? You see the mind of these maniacs? All right. Do you think it was a bad move for old boy to release photos on YouTube? Yeah, it's a stupid move. It's a stupid move. It's fucking horrible. You're right. What an idiot. What a fucking idiot. Okay. Hey, what up, ACV? ACV's in the house. What up, ACV? Yeah, Abby on the bridge. Well, that's photoshopped. I mean, I didn't even get to my videos. That's another thing. I've done the live streams, but I've made a lot of important videos, and a lot of people don't watch those videos because people like live streams. But you should go back through all my videos and watch my videos. I did a very detailed video on the Abbey on the Bridge where we had a 30-year veteran military contractor, digital graphic designer, Photoshop expert advise us on the photoshopping of Abbey on the Bridge. The unmentionables. That's right. You got Cody, Derek, and the Shack. Why are those unmentionables? Why did Mike Patty freak the fuck out that you could not discuss Cody Patty, Derek German, or the Shack or cabin? Why did my people call and tell me that those girls were killed at a cabin? All right. Hey, do me a favor, mods. Tall Man and Cakey, they need a permanent ban. Tall Man and Cakey need a permanent ban. Tall Man and Cakey. Tall man is Ruckus, I bet. That's Ruckus Rocks. You see what's on his mind? And see how they came in together? They came in together. They're playing like this. They're feeding off each other doing this thing. Tall man and Cakey, fuck out of here. Pardon. Nancy Drew, welcome in, Nancy Drew. Prof, this is a great reflection, much appreciated. Well, who knows what I was saying when you said that? I can't go back in time and figure it out, but thank you. I wanted to do a little recap for all the new people and for all of you who are trying to figure me out. All right. Oh, turkey neck, the fuck out of here. That's Rick Snay. Okay. You don't get the benefit of doubt when you lose 70 hours of potentially exculpatory interviews. Right there is enough for me to wonder whose side you're on. Yeah. Well, like I said earlier, so earlier today I posted the P. Diddy shit, right? The P. Diddy. Do you think the feds ain't watching what is obvious? I mean, this shit is so fucking obvious that a kid could see it who doesn't know a thing. Wait till the moment when Homeland Security, FBI comes down simultaneously with raids on all of these fuck faces. Wait for that. It'll happen. Pardon me, guys. Frank's channel is. Oh no, don't. Let's not talk about that. Let's see. Brittany, hey, welcome. Been a long time, Brittany. I, for one, am glad I found your channel. There are so many unanswered questions with this case. Most here would agree. It's nice to know not everyone is brainwashed. No, there are many normal people. I think it's possible that folks involved are out here pushing hard the Richard Allen is guilty and did it along narrative. Yeah, the folks involved or with relatives who are involved are probably half the fucking troll farm. We know some of them were there on the fucking 14th, absolutely confirmed. Explain that to me. Why do we have several YouTubers who are the most abusive who were there on the 14th? Oh, yeah, they don't want us talking about that. They don't want us talking about that. Oh, yeah, they say child killer lover. Hey, I don't love Richard Allen, but I don't hate him because I don't know what the fuck he did. The thing is, that's what a trial is supposed to be for. But all we see at this point in time is that the entire prosecution, the entire law enforcement, and the entire family seems to be full of fucking shit. Hello? That's what it looks like. Can we not say that? Likes to insinuate that he knows more than he does, suggests he has inside sources, probably drunk and rolls his own smokes. Another 10 years, that guy will be yelling at clouds. All right. Realize you get reported to fusion centers as domestic terrorists. I found out when I moved to a small town. It's that bad. They, Frank and his bunch, bragging about having the pictures like it was a bad badge of honor. Oh, hi, I have Apophis in here. Welcome in, I. Thanks for greeting, Nancy Drew. Maybe him and Snake and Teeth. Snake needs a boyfriend. Look, Snake's lonely. Snake needs a warm body in the bed next to him at night. Hey, tall guy. Okay, digital. Digital says that tall man will change his name or use a different account in 2 months. No, he's going to change it tonight because he's a fucking troll. That's what they do. That's probably Ruckus Rocks. I'm telling you. Okay. I never even had a speeding ticket. A 60-year-old woman exposing this for years, reported and harassed almost to death. I'm still here though. I've had a couple speeding tickets. I mean, when I was in my 20s. I drive like an old man now, a really, really old man. Sometimes I'm driving so slow, I'm afraid I'm going to get pulled over. I'm serious. I'll be doing 15. And I'm like, why am I driving so slow? But it's because I enjoy it, because I can drive super slow and look at the cows and the horses and the mountains. And I don't have to rush anywhere. I'm not on a fucking uh, rat race wheel spinning around anymore. And that's when I was a kid. Hey, welcome in, Caroline Catastrophe. Thanks for coming back. Has the defense been given any money for experts? I don't know. I mean, I think there's a lot that's needed that they're not being given, which is also questionable. I think just reimburse for a few small costs and cut off. And digital says, Apophis says digital none. Well, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy because what's the standard operating procedure for this situation? I mean, how many red flags? They were reimbursed what they came out of pocket to retain the experts, but the experts they want, she's refusing to provide funds to keep paying the experts to work and testify. Yeah, the ship of fools is going down. I miss Julia. Misbehaved in true crime design. Well, there are others too. Few of them are dead. I wonder why they're dead. I wonder who killed them. I have some ideas. Guys, hit me up on the telephone if you want to know those ideas. Nice to see you, says Brittany. All right. This is true, Prof. Meow, so the goal lovers saying they wasted the money or their experts disagree with the defense theory. Oh, they gaslight is all they do. They're trying to censor social media. If they succeed with TikTok, it opens other platforms to the same. Well, except that my deal with TikTok is I don't like China. And I think that I don't like China. The thing about TikTok in China, they can't do all the stupid shit. TikTok in China is not about stupid shit. They allow that here, though. I mean, maybe it should be America thing. Maybe it should be like you got to be American based, American owned, American regulated, American court system. You got to be United States of American based to operate. But who? What do I know? Certainly French, but it's early hours here, so catching in bed. Alan is getting help. Yeah, well, he's getting that fundraiser now is working out for him and them. And here's the thing, that you can't be mad about the fundraiser because of this. As long as more truth comes out of it, I'm all for it. Like I said, I have no dog in the fight with Richard Allen at all. My dog in the fight is for truth. So if getting these extra experts paid for and whatnot, if all of this work brings out more truth of this situation, then I'm all for it. And that's all I'm for. No more burying, no more covering shit up, no more deleting interviews, no more deleting cell phone data dumps, no more covering the family's ass, no more covering your own asses in law enforcement, and no more covering the prosecutor and the judge's ass. No more anything. Prof, I have important, disgusting news. Little Frank showed crime scene photos on his live just now and said he sent them to the family. Well, that's a bad mistake. He's probably going to lose his channel. That's a terrible mistake. That's a terrible mistake. It's horrible to see those little girls dead. It's horrible. And more so Libby. It's horrible to see that little girl dead like that, what they did to her and how they left her. That's one way I will echo Doug Carter when he said the way you left them girls in that woods. Way you left that girl in that woods. She's an angel, and I heard very, yes, badass. Who? Who are we talking? That was 30 minutes ago or so. I'm all lost. I have a pop that says, yes, the FBI has an entire division of photo analysts. Yes, I would believe so. And clearly, you've tried to pass off as a family, you've tried to pass off to the public a fake fucking photo of a victim at a time and place she was not at. Why would you do that? Who are you protecting? Don't get it. I'm dieting too. 2 lives. French, Prof, and Joe, but somebody did send me a clip of Greeno's guests being rude to Sleuthy last night. Other than Prof and Crime Night from 12 a.m. to 4, no twos. Well, good, K West. Hey, did you get some pastéis? Pastéis, is that how you say it yet? You should try that. I mean, hey, man, Shippy's all about it. You should get some. Man, send me some. Is there any way to send some in a refrigerated package all the way to across the ocean? Send me a fucking box. I want a dozen. Okay. Thanks for watching, K West. I mean, you should save your money though, bro. You know, you can watch the replay when you get home. Okay. Yeah, the internet is full of more disinformation than anything else anymore. It's disturbing. Damn, what the flip? Sounds like trouble. Shiraz says bye. Are you out of here, Shiraz? Boom. Okay. As if we would entertain such nonsense. They're all sick POSs. Why did he release those photos? I don't know. Does he think he's immune? He thinks he's immune from problems, and he thinks that maybe by like putting that painting filter over that it's not really showing. God. Do you think, wait, Curtis, what up? Okay, do you think the FBI is investigating law enforcement, judge, and prosecutor? Yes, I do. I think they're observing very closely. I think we have a RICO sting in progress. They need to be investigated. Hopefully they will be. That's what I was getting at with Sean Puffy Combs. Sean Combs. Now you think about this guy, because I know you guys, look, I'm not into fucking pop culture. I could give a shit about hip hop. I could give a shit about rap. I could give a shit about rock. I could give a shit about Hollywood and movies. I mean, I don't give a shit about, I don't even watch television. Okay, I barely watch the Pixar movies and shit with my little kid. You know, that's like the extent of my television. It's like Adam Sandler, Kevin James, and Pixar films. You know, I'm not well versed in the fucking pop culture intentionally. But here's what I know. Okay, this guy. You have a guy from the very beginning of his career was colluding with powerful people and putting hits out on his enemies. Okay, and that's pretty much confirmed. Okay, pretty much confirmed. Not only that, apparent sexual malfeasance with young boys and girls for years and years and years. So you have this guy colluding with powerful people, himself becoming powerful, putting hits out on the lives of competitors, and also doing some Epstein type shit. And I've seen someone refer to him as sort of like the Epstein of hip hop or something. But that's the type of guy you got. How many years do you think they've been watching that guy and accumulating evidence and letting things on the lower levels play out? Like they let these civil trials go down and these civil suits and then all of these law enforcement reports and then all these investigations, the investigation into the murder of Tupac Shakur and and all of the other guys that ended up dead in his sphere. Okay, so all of these murders, all of these civil suits, um, all of these sexual abuse allegations from and oddities with young boys and girls for years from a very powerful man. And they waited until just this week to simultaneously descend upon all of his properties and his private jet. Now, do you think they would have done all that if there's not something to it? Do you think it's just bullshit? Or do you think that with three simultaneous raids of homes spread across the country, do you not understand the resources and organization and the manpower behind that and the planning? I guarantee you this has been years in the making, maybe 10 or 15 years on this one guy. And here's the thing, I guarantee you there's someone above him. There are some above him. So, if all of that over that guy, you don't think that it's possible that they're watching Delphi and Indiana? Pixels don't layer. It's definitely photoshopped. Thank you, Montana. Put what link in the description, Salty Milla? Some locals knew, tried telling us, got harassed off the internet. Felt like ruckus, but I don't know. Probably for the views. They're heavily edited, but still awful. Why did they both act so weird when they were interviewed after Richard Allen was arrested? I've been saying that ever since that moment. I think it's extremely red flagging. My assumption is they know he was somehow tied to the actual killers. That's my assumption. My assumption, he's somehow tied to these killers, possibly through the meth angle. And I think that they knew that, so they freaked out when they saw him because they thought, oh shit, they're on to the real killers now. And they never want them to be on to the real killers. Chris Mathis knew too. His prison interview, yes, Chris Mathis' interview is extremely important. He says, it's Garrett's story to tell, but I'll tell you what I've seen regarding Delphi. He says, I'm not going to rat, blah, blah, blah. Look what happened in Delphi. Then he says, well, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, I'll tell you what I seen. I'll tell you what I seen. What did he see? Not only that, there's all the Garrett Kurtz interviews, which are equally red flagging. I mean, who would put themselves in the middle of this fucking murder like Chris Mathis did, like Garrett Kurtz did? Not only that, Garrett Kurtz alleged that he saw the video of the murders, or no, he heard from Ashley Garth that she saw the video of the murders from Nick Edwards. What are the odds? Who would even think to dream up something like that? Why is... All right. A lot of things I don't know what you guys are referring to because I was in the middle of my rant, but... Oh, you mean you got those out of here? Thank you. I was referring to tall men with the spreading of lies in here. Yeah, I wish that would have been deleted. I'm ashamed that I put that on the screen. Why would he say that? Even if it's factual, why would you say it? You don't say it. Pardon me. Yeah, what about the extra shoe? And what about the clothes? Okay, for all these years, the family's bullshit was like Libby was wearing this type of pant. Okay. Well, they discovered the bodies. She's not wearing that type of pant. I mean, Abby has jeans on, not the type of pant that Libby supposedly had, but supposedly she's dressed in Libby's clothing that she had on. So that whole narrative ain't making sense. It ain't making sense. My opinion, they came out of that trunk. Greeno Frank Shyster to mention. Yeah, well, they happened. No, they sure didn't do any lives to tell us what happened on the 14th with the search. Oh, no, but they were all there. There's several of them who were there. Oh, but they deny that they were there. They want to deny they were there. Well, I was there, but I wasn't there. Well, I was there, but I wasn't there. Well, I told someone I was there, but I was really not there. Well, I was nearby, but I turned the other way. They come up with all of these fucking stories and bullshit about why they weren't there on the 14th, because they know on the 14th they were moving those bodies. John Weaver worked at Subaru. Who else worked at Subaru? Why were those guys from Subaru moving those bodies? I want to know. And why are they all lying about it? I want to know. Miss Stone, welcome in. Miss Stone 99. I find Kristen behind the fridge door repulsive. Yeah, she's a hypocritical bitch. She's gross. She's just like them. She's one of them. She's one of them. They are all the troll farm. What I'm saying is they are all the troll farm. The troll farm has multiple levels. Most of them are creators, okay? And a few are some hang-arounds. Okay, you got creators and hang-arounds. Hi, Amy. Finally caught a live. I'm usually replay. Well, thank you, Miss Stone, for both catching the live and the replays. Welcome in, and now you can join the chat, and you can learn our wonderful chat members here. Yeah, her fucking lectures with her bullshit. Yeah, remember I posted earlier her going after Angie, okay, from the Unraveling? That pisses me off because you're acting so high and mighty, but when these guys start slandering this girl about her sex life or something of that nature, using sex to smear the girl, you jump right on board, you stupid cunt. You jumped right on board, didn't you? Yeah, you along with Frank Meister and Ruckus. So you're all a bunch of assholes. You all don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And when it's proven that you're colluding with the family to cover up the murders of these girls, you're going to be extremely ruined for the rest of your lives. And you should probably be in jail. I mean, are you guys all Ruckus? I mean, you go from cabinet repairman to stolen valor, fucking law enforcement. Come on, dude. I mean, come on. There's something ain't adding up here. So you repaired cabinets. So how does that make you an expert on the Delphi murders? So you're fucking with the wrong ones, dude. And you're told to delete the photos, but instead you screenshot them and you start spreading them around. You're supposed to be a cop. You say, no one cares about documentation. Well, guess what, buddy? Little buddy. It's all been documented. Everything's been documented. Yo, Sonic. A bunch of fat, gross pigs accusing someone of being a porn star because she's smarter and prettier. Well, goddamn, she's beautiful. I mean, gorgeous. She's brilliant. And not only that, she's extremely compassionate because what she does for a living involves helping people's lives, improving people's lives. You put that against those three fuck faces? I mean, Ruckus, Rocks, Kristen, and fucking Frank Meister? They're not even in the same fucking universe as someone like that girl. And they know it too. They know it. They know it. They are disgusting pigs. Today I received a message someone saw a YouTuber driving around with a female mannequin in a car since wife left him. Not sure of him. Whoa. Please tell me that's a joke. Please tell me that's a joke. Please tell me that's a joke. Wow, that's the comment of the day right there. Please tell me it's a joke. There's an American division of TikTok run by ex-CIA. Well, TikTok is idiot central, okay? TikTok is literally the dumbing down of America, and of American youth, and it's shameful. I cannot believe that in my lifetime I've seen this develop. I mean, the worst thing I've ever seen is TikTok come about. And as far as on the computer, I mean, I've never thought that I would see something so. We already had a problem with like ADHD and and attention span. I taught for 20 years. We've seen an increasing problem with like attention span, and something like TikTok, it only has compounded it and made it way worse. Sonic says, I think P. Diddy is Bridge Guy. Well, they say he's wearing a mask, so sure it could be. Bridge Guy is a P. Diddy, allegedly. He might as well be. Yeah, one of my wonderful viewers sent me a side-by-side with Bridge Guy and another. And I didn't want to disappoint her, but I just replied back and I was like, look, I mean, here's the thing. I could say something about it, but honestly, with the horrendous quality of the Bridge Guy image, you can't compare anything to that. Anything could be fucking Bridge Guy. My dog could be Bridge Guy. Just the quality, like they intentionally smudge the face in the photoshopping of Bridge Guy. And parts of the body. They don't want you to know who Bridge Guy is. Oh, welcome in, Precascent. Welcome in. Welcome in, Precascent. I mean, we're just on a roll right now. Welcome in, y'all. Diddy did it. He diddly diddler on the roof. Yeah. Okay. If this case makes it to trial, what happens when experts prove the Abbey Bridge photo is photoshopped? Will it even appear? Is it even in discovery? Remember the paperwork when they begged for discovery and saying, is this even in discovery? Or has it all been a PR move the entire time? 7 years of fucking PR on this case using that photo. First to squeal gets the best deal. So many unwell people with channels covering Delphi. So many bad actors and unwell people. Well, we're watching it in real time. I mean, we're watching the ship is sinking and it's bad. It's not that I necessarily enjoy it, but when someone has done so much harm to so many people, there is an amount of gratification you get from watching it. You're saying that this person has done a lot of harm, so I can't empathize with their problems. I mean, it's kind of like you've brought everything on yourself that you're going through. Pastizi. That's what he claimed he's showing them for, to show how Liberty got worse. Yes, she got worse. She got worse. And the thing is, it just irks me to an extent that I think that I never really thought that there was a message to be left to to Derek German. But the more I think about it, I mean, it certainly seems like a message to Derek German. It certainly seems. Oh, buy was for the troll. Awesome. I could eat 20 ricotta pastizzi easily. Ooh, you guys make me want it. Oh, somebody's texting me. What the fuck is this? I don't know who this is. Okay. Let's see. Did you watch Joe earlier? I doubt FBI will help. Well, that's the thing. You can never jump to those sweeping conclusions. Okay, you can't. Because, yes, there is corruption in FBI, absolutely, especially up top. But I maintain that your average FBI agent on the street and in the local, your locals, they're all good people. A lot of good FBI, okay, especially on your low levels. Curtis, a RICO case takes a lot of preparation. Wait, everyone's texting me at once. Okay. Shiraz says, I don't know who most of these pop culture people are. Okay, let's see. Miss Stone 99 agreed. They're one of my stranded on a deserted island picks. Diddy's done. His son's videoed and sent shit to his phone. Unbelievable. To have money and power, it's still not enough. Karma's coming for his ass quick. Yeah, I believe so. I mean, I believe that the thing is this. They've been building a case against that guy for years. He was clearly involved in the murders of several individuals, and that's well known. I mean, it's open, okay? It's open knowledge. I mean, it's open source information. It's out there. He just has never been he's never been held accountable for it. But I think his time's coming. No filter prof, just the black squares, blurred faces, nothing more. Showed blood and ligature marks in his opinion on die. I mean, Frank, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to. Diddy ain't powerful. His money is powerful. These people think they are powerful. It's only the money that has power. Truth. Diddy was a Fed. Our government is organized crime, says Frenchie. The FBI raided his either to destroy evidence or seize evidence to use as blackmail. I suppose when you can have everything you can imagine, your imagination gets corrupted. It takes more to thrill you. Well, all of the talking, all of the talk over the years, when it came to these young kids like Justin Bieber and Usher and this young girl, what was her name? These celebrities that he groomed at 13, 14 years old and stuff, he was giving them mushrooms and cocaine and fucking, like all of the dope and the drugs that were in that circle, those kids were partaking in it at that age. And sex as well. FBI confiscated the Epstein Island evidence, videotapes everything, and no one has seen it because it shows powerful people. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that something's not being done, that's taking a long time. But I don't believe Epstein killed himself. That's one thing. Epstein did not kill himself. Okay, Diddy was a Fed. Our government is organized crime. The FBI raided his house to either destroy it. Oh, wait, didn't I just read that? What happened? Okay. Yeah, but Epstein didn't kill himself. I mean, if you think that, something's wrong with you. I mean, it's like, you know how the cameras all of a sudden didn't work to capture his murder? It's just like Delphi, right? You know, they don't have the family's data dumps from the phones to establish a timeline and any facts and anything on the phones. They don't have the first week of interviews from the interview room. They don't have 70 days worth of shit. I mean, do you not see the exact same thing where all of a sudden evidence is missing? Just completely disappeared. Oh, cameras weren't on. Oh, the shit wasn't recording, or it was recorded over. Oh, it's just deleted. Oh, it's all permanently lost. Oh, we never had it to begin with. Okay. Welcome in, Luis Cuevas. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. You agree French cynical as fuck? I'm cynical, but I go back and forth. I'm going back and forth. Oh, look, a real pussy. A real pussy. Gay Hughes. Gray pubes. Gray Hughes investigates. Gray Hughes, you're absolutely despicable for helping cover up the murders of two baby girls, Abby and Libby. And I hope you, I hope you regret it in your dying moments. I really do. I hope you regret what you have done in your dying moments because you deserve it. You deserve that eternity of regret, remorse, inescapable pain that you will certainly suffer upon your deathbed because you have helped to shield and protect those who were hiding the murders of two baby girls. And not to mention the amount of money that you have accepted for doing so. You're really despicable. And the fact that you find yourself having to come onto my small channel with less than 2,000 subs, my tiny little channel where we're over here discussing among friends, and we don't go over there and fuck with any of you guys. Who sent you? Who sent you? Interesting that you come over, Mr. Pubes. But hey, I'm not going to block you. You're welcome here. But statements like this, I'm just going to use to shame you. Psyche 27911, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, it's great pubes. I don't know. The guy, he sucks, man. He sucks. Like, you helped the family establish a timeline that doesn't even add up with the FBI. Why did the FBI say that the girls arrived at approximately 1, Great Pubes? Answer that in the chat. FBI says they arrived at approximately 1 p.m. Not approximately 1:30, not approximately 1:45 or approximately 2. Approximately 1 p.m. Rectify that, Great Pubes. Why did they say 575 and 300, Great Pubes? Not the Monon High Bridge or the Mears lot. Explain that one, Great Pubes. Okay. Gray's here lecturing. See, he has to come into my little channel. Come on, bro. Stay in your channel and go get your $100,000 a year from your channel. I mean, I surely ain't making $100 a month. Kristen is a desperate woman to be with those people. Oh, she's disgusting. But they're all incestuous. Have you ever noticed this? It's all these lowball YouTubers that hang out together. You know, it's like you're always going to see Ruckus with Frank. You're always going to see Frank with Kirsten. You always see Ruckus and Frank and Kirsten. It's always the same one because that's all they got is each other to try to clout chase. That's why they have each other on their shows. They're clout chasing. Not any of them can stand on their own. Okay. Don't forget to hit that like on the way out, Great. Oh yeah, please, Great Pubes. Please, Great Pubes. Hit the like on the way out. I think Kelsey, Great Pubes, I would accept a super chat. Would you mind support the channel since you're going to come over here to grab some subscribers? Great Pubes, come on here, drop a super chat, $100, $500. You know, give me a nice super chat. I mean, surely you make enough off of this case to spread around the love a little. So yeah, drop me a $500 super chat and then make your way out and hit the like, and I'd appreciate that. Thank you, Great Pubes. I think Kelsey was wearing gray sweatpants with black writing and a black sweatshirt. So anyone who noticed two girls would think they saw Libby when it was really Kelsey. I don't know. Why did Gray Gucci? Someone sent him over. That's why, Louise. Someone's pissed about the things that I'm talking about, so they sent over Gray to gaslight. I can't see Gray. He blocks me all the time. But he can't see me now either. He's a lying POS lowlife. Oof. All right. He's a chat stalker. Well, he stalked his way on in here today. Monday says, Patty scrubbed the phone. Timing spooky. Keep it up. Yeah, and not only that, then law enforcement scrubbed it all. The whole fucking family. Where's all the family? But like, how can you prove the timeline? I mean, are you fucking kidding me? You cannot prove the timeline whatsoever. If you can, what's your proof of the timeline? How is the prosecution going to absolutely prove the timeline? Not that, not only that, the location. I mean, come on. Pardon. Bree, Wilbur, and Kelsey look like Abby and Libby. Abby and Libby, yes. Some seeing Bree and Kelsey could have mistaken them. Yes, not only that, the witness did not say that she definitively knows that she saw Abby and Libby. She did not say that. She did not say that. Which means she was not convinced that she saw Abby and Libby. So why should we be? Frank Meister, the perv. Oh, Frank Meister, you want to talk about someone with an extensive criminal history? Frank Meister allegedly has a criminal history. And let me read that. Even I struggle with believing family is involved, but I believe Prof, everything he told me from the start has come true before anyone knew about all of this. Oh, that's right, because you and I spoke off the record. Yeah. Hey, do I think the family killed these girls? No. But they, the gaslighters would have you believe that. The gaslighters would have you believe that Prof says the family killed the girls. No, I don't say that. And I don't think it. But I think the family knows exactly what the fuck happened, and they've been hiding it ever since. That's what I do think. Salty chat stalker and shit talker. Gray pubes. He brains the salty pubes everywhere he goes. Let's ask Betsy Blair what the girls were wearing. I bet she says gray sweatshirts, Kelsey and Bree. Betsy Blair doesn't know who she saw that day. So why is Tony Liggett turning those girls into Abby and Libby? Just like Sarah Carbo, who doesn't believe she saw someone muddy and bloody in a blue jacket. But sure enough, Tony Liggett turned that guy into muddy and bloody with a blue jacket looking just like Bridge Guy. How is that PCA allowed to stand? Have you heard of Fruit of the Poisonous Tree? I certainly have. Okay, I just peed a little. Well, I don't know what you said, but hopefully it was funny. Okay. See, what I had heard, it was like a blow-up doll, not a mannequin. Oh, you're talking about... Yeah, someone please tell me it's just a joke. Blessings Galore said that. Blessings Galore, you better get your ass back in this chat. And please tell me it's a joke, that you were just trying to provide some comic relief. Please. There's no way. Please. I know he's losing it. I know he's going off the deep end, but that's a whole nother level of deep end. Okay. Maybe he's got his depends on. See, what I heard was it was a blow-up doll, not a mannequin, you heard. I'm new. Hey, welcome, Laurenell Grantham. I'm new, came in late, so far enjoying your video. I've always thought there was something fishy with the family. So do I. Laughing my ass off. I'm sure if it was a blow-up doll, I'm sure it was a blow-up doll. Well, then he could get some at night, too. These trolls tonight. It's funny, but also not funny simultaneously. I mean, Blessings Galore better come in and clarify that comment. The mannequin's name was Frankie, too. It looked like Swiss. Oh, my God. No. Ooh. Shibby. Why did Rebecca Ann, 1965, get timed out? She's okay and a regular. Yeah, Rebecca Ann. Rebecca's okay. She's never starting shit. Maybe there was a mistake. Criminally Focused made a mistake. Everyone lighten up, lighten up. Rebecca, we're sorry that happened. We're trying to fix that. Let me see if I can fix it. If it's not too late. Sometimes it's hard for me to navigate this modding, but let's see. Where's Rebecca? Rebecca, if you're around, leave a comment. Let me see if you can. Yeah, I don't see it. Damn it. Okay, but hopefully she comes back. Why would Gray Pubes even come over here when all he does is talk shit about anyone who disagrees with his bullshit narrative? He's coming over here because someone sent him, probably from the family. You know they watch. Okay. TikTok looks bad on the front page, but young people there are revealing a lot. You just have to search out their accounts. We don't need the precedent of censoring, or all is next. No, I mean, censoring, it's not the censoring. It's that you have to, if you go study TikTok and how it goes in China versus TikTok and how it's used in the US, you'll be astonished. And that's all I got to say about that. I mean, it's been detrimental. It's been detrimental. Okay. Let's see. Saltamental. Oh, I got that one. The vid is a red herring for show. Pardon me. Okay. Doug Carter could be big bridge guy as much as anyone. Yeah. Or Ruckus Rocks. Why was Rebecca timed out? Well, it was a mistake, it seems. Oh, did she call her a hag? Well, no, maybe she was calling, who's the hag? Kristen is a hag. Kristen is like literally a hag. You know what a hag is? Look up hag. Look up hag. Okay. Audio is fake. Yeah, well, you remember Kelsey saying this, that they used some new technology to come up with the voice and the recording or something like that. Is it true? Is the bridge guy voice, allegedly, is that voice a reconstruction of what one of the girls thought they heard on the phone? Have any of you guys ever heard that story? You guys heard that story? Because that was something that floated around, that that the bridge guy audio recording was a sort of a new technology made up from what Kelsey recalled someone's voice sounding like or something like that. I mean, this whole shit has been such a shit show, from the photoshopped imagery to the questionable audio to the multiple shoes on the girl to the different clothes on the girl. You got a second phone found, and now I mean, it's like all the inconsistent statements over the years. I mean, there's so much, so much. But we're supposed to be oblivious to all of that, not question any of it, and just take whatever Nicholas McClellan says, because he's an official from the state, and they're always right and never to be questioned. And how dare you question it? Because that's called blaming the family. Welcome in, Lamberco. Welcome in. Oh, there's Great Pubes again. Okay, let's challenge this one. Let's see what he's going to bring with the Gaslight special. Lol, moving the bodies. Yeah, the bodies were moved. Don't you know that? Gray Hughes. Okay, Gray Hughes investigates. Well, first of all, why do you put investigates in your name here? Or are you why do you put investigates? I'd like to know that. But aside from that, what are your qualifications? Aside from that, moving the bodies. You do realize that the bodies were moved in stage, don't you? The bodies were moved. Where's all the blood from the bodies if they were murdered in that spot? Where's all the blood? Was there a bunch of blood found right there? And did all their blood drain their bodies and leave right there? under their bodies? Were they soaked in blood, in a pool of blood? Uh, did law enforcement ever say, did a prosecutor ever say the bodies were moved and staged? So if the bodies were moved, how do you know how far they were moved? So are you assuming, Gray Hughes, are you assuming? That's making an ass out of you and me. Gray Hughes, do you know if a body can be moved 1 foot, it could be moved 100 feet or 1,000 feet? Those bodies could have been moved miles, Gray Hughes. If those bodies were not killed right in that spot, and if we know they were moved and set there, then you have absolutely no way of knowing how far they were moved. So you sure are assuming a lot. Lol, remember this clown when the facts come out in 6 weeks. Okay, clown, okay. I've been called a clown before. When the facts come out in well, will the facts come out? That's a crucial question there. Will the facts ever come out? When you have 70 days of lost investigation, you have an entire week of lost interviews of crucial individuals in the first week at the most important time to gather intelligence. You have the entire family's cellular devices not accounted for, no data, okay? You have no Abby on the bridge in Discovery. You have Cody Patty, Kyle Smith, Erica Gibson, Austin Popejoy, Keegan Kline, Kelsey German, and a whole bunch of other fuckers real close. Also, Michaela Hartman or Babcock, extremely close to Garrett Kurtz and associates. You have all of this close connection, and yet none of it in Discovery. And you think the facts are going to come out in 6 weeks? Well, Gray, let's put it this way. What if the facts do come out in 6 weeks? Will you be afraid for the facts to come out, Mr. Gray Pubes? What if facts come out that totally disintegrate the timeline that you helped create for the family? What if facts come out that totally change the time and place? What if facts come out that totally bring in people who you have been protecting all these years? Wouldn't that hurt? What would that do for your credibility in 5 years? Kristen is a hag. No one deserves a timeout for preaching truth. It was a mistake, guys. Okay, look, let her alone. It was a mistake. We recognize the mistake. I'm going to have to fix that mistake. I got to find Rebecca. I don't know where she's out in the in the ethers right now, and I don't know where to go find her. But I will find her. Okay, I'll put her back where she belongs. I'll have to go into YouTube Studio once the stream ends. So, Rebecca, I'm so sorry if you can't comment, but you'll get back on board. I'll fix it. You ain't got no followers over here, Gray. Gray Hughes investigates, go home. Well, I mean, Gray's welcome, but I mean, I'm just going, hey, every point you bring, let's argue. Let's argue, brother. But you should drop some super chats because you've gotten enough money off this case that you should spread the love around because we struggling over here. And you're rolling in 50 grand a year. I mean, it's unfair, dude. Come on. Spread the money around, Gray. Unraveling, those girls are classy. Kristen wishes she could look like them. Old hag, she's talking about Kristen. I think Prof wouldn't mind letting Gray make an ass of himself. No, Gray doesn't. Please don't block Gray. Let him continue to gaslight. Here for a great time, not a long time. Salty pubes. That's all I got to say. So the bodies were not moved, Gray Hughes? So are you literally telling us, okay, so you want us to believe that the photoshopped image of Abby on the bridge, you want us to believe that's a legitimate thing, right? And so you want us to believe that Erica Gibson actually screenshotted from Snapchat. You want us to believe that. Okay, that's a stretch in and of itself. Then you want us to believe that Richard Allen's little ass chased those girls off the end of the bridge, down that hill you damn near bust your ass falling down, and another hill, okay? Then you want us to believe he chased them both across a freezing creek that's waist deep or up to their chest at that time. Then you want us to believe he somehow made it up the other side of that bank, soaking wet, and those girls soaking wet without leaving any skid marks or anything like that. Then you want us to believe that he captured one of the girls enough to slice her throat, cut her throat, and then drop her, and then somehow make it to the other girl and grab her, even though she's 200 pounds and very strong, and he's smaller than her. And he somehow managed to cut her several times, strip her naked, somehow find dry clothes that are different than the clothes he just stripped off of her, and then go put on the other girl after he's washed her body of the blood that would have been all over her, okay? Then sets the one down, okay? Then he gets the other one who's now totally nude and who's 200 pounds, and he somehow maneuvers her into a position where there's no blood, and he puts her there, and then he goes around and he takes the damn time to grab a whole bunch of large fucking sticks, put them on the bodies in order to imitate some Odinist type of people or some weird Satanist, okay? Then you want us to believe he drizzled blood over the girl while leaving one pristine. Then he goes over to a tree. He marks a rune on the tree, which somehow he knew about what a rune is, and that there's one that looks like an F. He goes mark the tree with a rune, okay? Then you want us to believe that he somehow disposes of a weapon, okay, that's never been found anywhere, okay? All while leaving zero forensic evidence. Not a footprint, not a hair, not a fiber off of his clothing, not a cat hair from his pet, not any saliva, not a skin cell, not a fingerprint, not a shred from one of his clothes that surely would have come off when he's hauling a 200-pound girl who's deceased across the landscape. Okay? Somehow manages to do all that, then goes, washes himself off, then decides in a moment of insanity to go to a public road and walk, and not run, but walk his muddy ass in a tan jacket, which is not what Bridge Guy was wearing, right? Along that road while seeing a car approach, okay, and not duck off into the field and lay down or avoid that car that's approaching. He lets the car see him full on, muddy, but not bloody, and in a tan jacket, not a blue jacket. And he still decides to walk all the way in front of an obvious camera to go to his car, which is a Ford Focus, not a 1965 Mercury Comet that's extremely large and angular. No, a little ass Ford Focus that's clearly distinguishable from a 1965 Comet. You expect us to believe that he does that, he gets in that car, and then leaves? That's what really happened, Gray Pubes? Hmm. Odd. An odd murder indeed. An odd. No wonder it's never been solved because he's a fucking homicidal genius. He's a homicidal genius. He somehow managed to do all that at five. What is he? 5'4"? Old, young. I mean, old and small. I mean, you expect that little guy to do all that, and he had no help. Oh, not to mention, somehow he has a gun and he doesn't use it, but he cocks it enough to eject a round right where the bodies were laying, okay, that wasn't found immediately by the crime scene techs who trained their entire lives to process a crime scene, even a crime scene in nature, such as the one that we had, such that they would never leave something as important as a fucking bullet behind. That's what you expect us to believe. Because you made a map and a timeline? Gray is a joke. Let him make a fool out of himself. My office is closing, says Frenchie. Oh, did I mention the third shoe, Gray Pubes? Oh, fuck. There's so much. Okay. 10 p.m. here. Must go. Good night to all. Good night, Frenchie. I don't think timing out for 86,000 seconds. That's a long time, but don't worry about it. Take it easy on criminally focused. She made a mistake, okay? Let's let her go. Everyone makes mistakes. So I'll fix it. It's a fixable mistake, but I'm sorry, Rebecca. Gray, do you still have an unhealthy obsession with Kelsey? I got timed out for telling Frank Meister to fuck off. Straight pissed me off, and I unsubscribed. Oh no, Epstein was taken out. No doubt about that. Be careful on the way home. Yeah, Frenchie, drive safe. Okay, Prof, they'll SWAT raid someone by a crank caller. Makes 0 sense to wait 20 years. Yeah, we ain't making it 20 years. This shit's going down this year. I mean, this whole thing is crumbling in front of their eyes. It's slipping. The ironclad grasp on the Delphi murders narrative, it's slipping through their fingers. It's slipping away as we speak. And this trial will just be the tipping point. Like I've been anxiously awaiting it, and I was furious that these group of asshole trolls caused these leaks that thereby delayed the trial that we've already should have had months ago, because I was so anxious and looking forward to facts coming out in the trial that will take down the whole fucking game. Okay. Gray, it's plainly obvious you helped to maintain the tissue of lies offered by Kelsey German. Yeah. And if Ellie lost phone data, the family should have copies they requested to help solve this. He's so desperate. Yeah, where are the recordings of Kelsey's 6 or 7 interviews? I'd like to hear those and see those. Oh, you helped her from the start. You should be ashamed of yourself. Are you talking gray pubes? Yeah, leave him alone. He's trying. This is the most important Frank has ever been in his life, and he's let his head get really big over it. Which Frank? Okay, the prof, I don't think your mods are able to delete comments once StreamYard picks them up. I saw Gray Hughes' comment come up instantly deleted, still showed in your StreamYard feed. I don't know what's going on here, Shiraz. I'm trying my best. I really do. Some days it slips away. Some days I do a good job. Okay. Shiraz, you're right. I watched it disappear. He may have deleted it, or maybe someone else did. I don't know. The thing is, when someone, okay, I'll tell you a secret. With this platform I'm on here, or this streaming software, I see everything. Okay, so if you leave a comment and delete it, I still see it. It's still here. I can throw it on screen. So The whole deleting your own comments thing doesn't work. And even if a mod deletes a comment, I still have it here. So deleting, nothing can be deleted from what, as soon as it pops up for me here, right here, I can grab it and put it on the screen, whether it's deleted or mod deleted, whatever happens. So that's what you're probably noticing. Some things are deleted in the active chat, but here on my end, I still have them all here. And I like that because after, when the trolls come in and do all their bullshit, even though you delete it in the chat, I still have it all here. So after the show, I can go back and I can document the trolls' activities because I am keeping documentation of everything. And I've been warning them of that of a year. For 11 months, I've been warning them. Everything's being documented. Okay, so that's what you're probably seeing. Sonic, did you see him melt when he was confronted lurking around someone's house? Ooh, what did I miss? Hold on. Where's Sonic? Gray wants to fight. Oh, was Gray lurking? Hey, that's interesting. K West, give me the tea. Spill the tea on that. Spill the tea on that, K West. Where was he stalking, lurking? What did Gray Pubes do? Louise says Prof didn't want him timed out because Gray Pubes is a clown. Well, he's easy to argue with. That's the thing. His points are easy to defeat easily. Gray Pubes instigates. Everyone should know how dirty ISP is. I mean, it's becoming obvious to me. It's becoming obvious to me. Most, if not all, of ISP is rife with corruption. It's just corrupt central. I mean, is it not obvious at this point? Yeah, hit the thumbs up, yo. It's true that Frank Meister has a record for kitty diddling. That's what it's looking like. I mean, I'm leaving it up to the actual researchers into all the law enforcement stuff. Who's ever good at law enforcement, go do that, because I don't know. I'm telling you know what I was told, what I was shown. That's all I can go by because I don't do that stuff. So whoever has the Freedom of Information shit or the police reports, whoever does that stuff, let them figure that out. It's of no consequence to me, other than don't fucking troll me when you have a bad history, because we'll be talking about it when it can be proven. Sweet dude Shibby, it's an echo circle jerk. Oh yeah, you mean the troll farm and the family narrative son of a bitches on YouTube? Well, welcome in, Jaded Empath. Long time no see. Hello. What happened to Marv? I thought she and Big Frank were a love story. I missed the gossip. Oh, they broke up over money. They broke up over money. That was beautiful too. But they're both troll farm. I mean, Marv is an asshole. She's a total asshole. She's troll farm all the way. Many of the YouTubers are. It's just amazing how they've had a clinch on this case since day one. Half of YouTube. It's just incredible. Bree and Kelsey phone pings on the 13th and 14th need to be investigated by Gray Sweater Pubes. Because pedos justify other pedos. I'm fucking sorry. If you've been convicted of child molestation, you're a pedo. There's no other name. Where did the genes come from that ended up on Abby? I don't know. I mean, Kelsey sure did make a huge deal over the clothing in her trunk for so many years that's where my mind goes to immediately. Pretty sure Frank Meister is a chubby chaser. This is my biggest question. If she was wearing Libby clothes, supposedly. Sonic, I doubt they made sure. They claim from LG, but did they test them to be sure? Yeah, I don't believe any of it. I don't believe any of it. You just got to understand, how could they have said for 6 years that a certain clothing was on Libby and all of a sudden change it? Oh, we mistake. Big mistake. We made a mistake. We were mistaken. No, she had on those jeans because it has to fit the fucking story. Hey, Carol, welcome in. We're almost done, Carol. My throat's going. I'm ready to call it a night. I heard Gray's chat last night. He was pissed that Hennessy has already gotten more donations than he's gotten this whole year. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Does it not? Let me speak on that for a moment. Is it not apparent. Okay, looking at Hennessy's fundraiser in the past few days, is it not extremely clear that people care about the truth coming out in this case? I mean, that's when I was laying down. I tried to lay down and take a nap today. It didn't work out. I think I got 15 minutes. But when I took my little power nap, and as I was passing out, I was thinking, wow, just imagine that 14,000 bucks in just a number of days. What that tells me is that people really care about the truth coming out. It's not about Richard Allen. See, people are not donating to that. A small percentage, possibly, yes, for Richard Allen, but on the large, in in large part, I think that it's not about donating for Richard Allen. It's donating against the state. So it's donating against the bullshit railroading that the state of Indiana is trying to pull here. And I think that the reason people are doing that is because they're saying, we want the fucking truth about these Delphi murders. It's been 7 years. You've hidden the murders of these two girls all this time, and we're not buying it. And the shit that's so obvious that's going on with the system right now, between the judge and the prosecutor and law enforcement, how terrible it looks. I mean, the red flags that are throwing up, being all these red flags going up on every angle you look at. I mean, we've covered many of them tonight. You know, the different clothing on the girl, the fucking extra shoe, the fucking all of a sudden there's another phone involved. Uh, all of a sudden you lost just all kinds of evidence that you are saying is not relevant. All of a sudden, the defense pulls from discovery all of this Odinist shit. All of a sudden, it's revealed that the very place they put him is with these Odinist guards who are intimidating him. And it's just like one thing after the other. Then the unhinged nature of the judge trying to remove this team, and the fucking leaks that appear to come from the state and that they've been covering up now. And, you know, we know there were fucking rectangles over those girls. Okay, and we know that someone put an oval over it. Okay, Libby's genitalia had a rectangle over that. Who put the fucking oval over that? Because what came from law enforcement had a rectangle. That version was the first version spread around. All of a sudden, there's an oval over it, and that's what the YouTubers are spreading in the second wave. Who wanted to hide the fact that that photo came from law enforcement? You want to know the answer? Figure out who put the oval over the genitalia. I'll give you two options. It's either the Hamburglers or a single guy. It's either the Hamburglers or a single guy. They're blaming it on each other. One of them put the oval, and I think it's the single guy. Lost, all lost. Yeah, all lost. That's what I'm saying. People are not donating for Richard Allen. People are donating against the bullshit the state of Indiana is trying to pull with this case so that the murders are never solved. So people want these murders solved. People are donating so that the truth comes out about what actually happened with these two girls. And in my mind, you look at that Libby, that's a message to Derek German. Okay, well, if it's a message to Derek German, or it's made to look like one, but why is Libby left like that? Why did they do her like that? Thank you. Everyone, I'm late, but I'm here. Betsy Blair said she believes they were Abby and Libby. She doesn't know who she fucking saw, is the bottom line. Okay? Tony Liggett made it Abby and Libby. Just like he made that guy walking on the road into Bridge Guy. And he made that guy have blood on him. One thing that is playing on my mind about lately, I'd love to know what caused Rick's wife to leave him. How many men wear jeans and Carhartt jackets in Indiana? A lot. I wear jeans and Carhartt jacket from time to time when it's fucking snowing outside. Gabby, welcome in. Ellen West, hey, welcome in. Hey, long time no see. Go see you yesterday. Welcome in, Ellen, and welcome in, August Barnes. Might not have said hi earlier. All you guys coming in late, thank you. Least I think when it was presumed, lest I think, okay, maybe I got to go. Do I have to follow up and see what the hell you said earlier? No, maybe you're speaking to someone. I'm a little confused with this one, but I think when it was presumed that his wife leaked things to him, and then little Frank traced IPs of the leaks to him, Snay said she might lose her job now. Yeah, well, you know what people have been saying the whole time is that they believe she was getting things improperly from her access through the court system. There's also very clear evidence that he was deeply involved in the leaks. He did email Julie Melvin the crime scene photos. You know what? I'm so sick of fucking around with that one because he's been fucking lying to you guys. Let me show you something. Because you know I'm a receipts guy and I'm trying to be nice and I haven't wanted to I never want to fucking do extra, But I'll show you something right now. Just to put this to rest, because I am so sick of that bastard lying about a simple incident to smear Julie Melvin. If you don't like Julie Melvin, I'm sorry for you. It's probably because you've been lied to about Julie Melvin. Okay, so let's figure something out right now. I'll show you something right now. Oops, wrong button. Fucking Snake, man. I'm so sick of his lying about Julie Melvin. Let's see. All right, here you go. Let's see. All right, what is that? This is a screenshot of a portion of the email he sent Julie Melvin. Okay, look at the date. On Wednesday, October 11, right? 2023 at 4:40 p.m. Rick Snay, rsnay1965 at gmail.com wrote, and there's attachments, okay? What you have here is you have the sketch, and if you notice right under it, there's another photo. That's a crime scene photo, okay? That's a crime scene photo. The reason I'm not showing the entire email is because I'm not going to show you on YouTube what does not belong on YouTube. But take my word for it, and Rick knows himself. Rick sent this email to Julie. It contained this sketch, and it contained the crime scene images immediately following. On October 11th, this email is directly to Julie Melvin. So for Rick, that should put it to rest for you, bud. Julie got the receipts, bud. Stop blaming her for stealing photos from you with AirDrop because you emailed her on October 11th the sketch and all the crime scene photos, and she's proven it. Okay, she has proven it. So your bullshit that she stole photos from you and your whole calling her oily Melvin is extremely immature. And the way that you consistently lie to your viewers, you should be ashamed of yourself. And not only that, you slandered and harassed an innocent, well meaning woman. She has proven that you emailed her the crime scene photos on October 11th. I just showed you. Your lies only carry you so far, bud. Hello, it's a God thing. Welcome in. Hello, all. I'm at work, and you have been live for 2 of my breaks already. Okay. Oh my God, I can't type today. Snay lies so much. Does anyone think he's lying about his wife leaving to F with people? Oh, he could be. He certainly could be. Hey, blessings galore, super chat. Thank you so much, blessings galore. Sorry it took me a while to get to that. Let's see. Ooh, 30 minutes. I'm 30 minutes behind the chat, y'all. I am very apologetic for how long it's taking me to get to the chat. But blessings galore. Everyone, please let blessings galore know how much we appreciate that. I'm no gray pubes here. I don't get the super chats like like the gray pubes. But thank you so much, blessings galore. But the joke. But you were supposed to tell us blessings. Like, what about the mannequin or the blow up doll? I'm still waiting for it, blessings. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Blessings. Thank you. I still want to know, blessings. Are you fucking with us or did? Well, you hear that in these YouTube streets. All of social media is full of garbage. So what? That's the First Amendment. Facebook has been detrimental too. Monday says, Prof, question, the comment, old card described in parking lot. Did Cody own a classic Mercury? I don't know. I don't know what Cody owned. Kristen is a hag. Yeah, that's what I said. Look up the definition. I was timed out from the prof for literally months. No, Lisa, did that happen? I apologize. Jinx is not a hag. Jinx is a skank. There's a difference. There's skanks and hags. Jinx is more of a skank. Okay. No, she wouldn't fuck with me. I wouldn't call her that. But I mean, these people, like, they should have just like permanently left me alone. But they continue to fuck with me. I will continue to say what I feel. They're still making videos of me. Okay. Ew, her nails look like they smell like cheese and cat litter and boogers. Sure. Ugh. And oh, what's the term for that? I don't want to say it. Never mind. If she knew them personally, she would have spoke to them. She would have not worded it like look like. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. If she would say, I definitely saw those girls. Not, but I'm in another country at the moment, so it's to be expected. It was Mike's Patty's comment. Yeah, Mike Patty had a vehicle that looked like that. You know. I don't know about Cody, but I know there's no fucking way. I think the point that's being missing here is the point that we're missing is how would you ever mistake a 1965 looking Comet vehicle with a contemporary Ford Focus? It ain't gonna happen. You would never, ever mistake those two vehicles. I don't see, like, even the most goofy woman who doesn't care about cars whatsoever, dingbat, would not mistake those two vehicles. You wouldn't. It's like, would you mistake a huge expedition for like a little two-seater Jeep or something? I mean, just come on, man. You're not going to mistake those two vehicles. All right. All you guys, thank you for being so awesome in the chat. I'm gonna skip ahead a bit so we can catch up with you guys. So he investigates like Holman. But ask questions and believe what you're told. That's the point I made the other day. So Holman asked questions about the leaks, and then he fucking just believed what he's told. That's not an investigation. All right. Great Pubes investigates. I'm not to trespass property. Maybe you could construct a map on it. Law enforcement said they were moved and staged. That's my point. They were moved. They were staged. Inches, miles. How far were they moved, Gray? They were moved. How far? Do you know? How do you know? We have no Libby pics on the bridge. Nope. Mark my words. Every pic from those girls from the 13th is a fucking fake. Empty Libby bridge photo? It ain't Libby's. Abby on the bridge photo? It ain't Libby's. Mark my words. Every photo from those girls on that day is a fake. Fact, Gray invented the third shoe. Still unhealthy, gushing over KG Pubes. She doesn't want you. Ooh. How long has Gray Hughes had crime scene photos? Ooh. Gray, the first to squeal gets the best deal. Save your home. Mike Patty, classic car. Who drove it to the bridge? Why is it forgotten? Cody drove it that day, says I. Well, that's interesting because I heard a little rumor he was on a motorcycle, but I don't know what anyone was in. But damn. Did Cody drive Mike's vintage car? Third shoe and an extra pair of pants. You're getting what it's starting to seem like. Some extra clothes came out of some place. See, all your years of bashing people has come full circle, Gray. Look how many fans you have there, and you don't have to buy any of them. Something to Say channel did a video about the whole car situation, including videos of yeah. If Something to Say has shit like that. She has about Mike Patty's old vintage car there. Why doesn't Gray explain the third shoe? Yeah, Gray, come on. Come on the channel. Look, you're welcome to call in. I put my number up not long ago. I'll put it up again. Call the fuck in. Tell me about the third shoe. Explain the shoe. Explain the different clothing on Abby. Explain the photoshopping of Abby on the bridge. What else we want him to explain? I don't know. Explain a lot of shit, Gray. You're welcome to call in and explain a lot of shit. Gray makes 100 stacks a year and was born into wealthier. Oh, into wealth. Well, he pulls a lot of money off this YouTube somehow. I still don't understand how it's possible, because what I don't understand is how does he pull that much money off of YouTube? Because I'm here to tell you, there ain't that much money coming off of YouTube. I mean, not in this Delphi murders. Maybe if you're like a million subs or 2 million subs, but no, these little YouTube channels here with the true crime, they ain't pulling money down. So how is Gray pulling out that kind of money off of YouTube? I still haven't understood those statistics yet. Wonder who would help engineer that bumbled Photoshop job. Someone with experience at Photoshop. Amazing how much revenue is generated with the backing and blessings of the family. You want to talk about the ballpark? The ballpark. You know, Kathy Clendenning just irks the shit out of me, and she posted on her Facebook a biker ride in the name of Abby and Libby that's about to go down. It's pissing me off highly because it's $30 a plate or a ride, and you're going to get a little plate of food for that $30. And they claim the money's going to be used for upkeep of the buildings. Now you just tell me that ballpark is new, okay? Those buildings are new. They make money at that park. They make money in the concession stand. How much money are they going to pull from a bike ride where they're going to have hundreds, if not thousands, of bikers at $30 a pop? Okay. Why in the world would you need 30,000, 60,000, 100,000 bucks, whatever they're going to pull, to even 10,000 bucks? All that money they're about to pull out of that bike ride in the name of Abby and Libby. Why do they need that to fucking maintain the buildings that are already pulling in hundreds of thousands of dollars with that ballpark? Can someone make that shit make sense? Make that grift make sense? As a matter of fact, someone help me understand that. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to show you right now because it's so disgusting, the shit that they do in the name of these two girls. Let's find it. How is this helping the girls? Let's see. Going to take me a moment here, but it'll be worth it. It will be worth it. You guys are going to love this. Ooh, you guys are going to love this. Let's get this going. Here we go. I'm getting it. Sorry, it's taking a moment. I do this on the fly, which is difficult, right? It's difficult. Do it on the fly. Okay, let's see if I can pull it now onto the screen. Here we go. Let's see. Well, did I not just include that? What happened? There we go. Abby and Libby Memorial Park Ride, June 15. $25 for a single, $30 for a double. Includes some meal. Food available for purchase. Okay. Why is this necessary? Okay, now let me see. Because I'm missing some. I thought it would show that on here. Let me see. What did I miss? Did I miss? It says this, okay? It says, please join us for this annual ride to remember Abby and Libby. Registration will begin at 9 a.m. Single rider $25, double $30. Includes a delicious meal by Stack's Barbecue. Kickstands up at 11 a.m. The public is welcome and food will be available for purchase at the end of the ride. All proceeds benefit the building and upkeep of Abbey and Libby Memorial Park. Why do they need money for this park? Why do they need the money for this park? Is that park not a self-sufficient enterprise? Does that park not pay for itself and its upkeep? Is that park not turning a fucking profit? How much money will be gained from a ride like this? How many showed up last year? Does anyone in the chat know how many showed up last year if there was a ride last year? How many showed up last year? How many do they anticipate this year? At 25 bucks a pop, 30 bucks for the double. How many thousands of dollars will they rake in this year for the building and upkeep of Abbey and Libby Park? Is that thing not self-sufficient, turning a profit? I mean, you could be looking at, I would say, 30 to $100,000. I bet 30 to 100 grand is about to be pulled in with that ride. 30 to 100 grand. Lauren L says, I'm glad I found your channel. I is the only one I could get into, but it's very nice finding someone who actually talks about the case and has a lot of the same views as I do. Well, thank you, Lauren L. Glad to have you. And Gray can't answer you. He was timed out a little while back. Oh, really? Don't time out Gray. Okay, Prof is nailing it. Forgot to mention, R.A. cocked his gun to scare the dead girls. I mean, can't fucking make this shit up. The bullet. So you release the crime scene, you release it, which means anything found thereafter is unusable. You've released the crime scene. Crime scene is now contaminated. It's completely fucking useless. Hello? Are we in fantasy world? Twilight Zone? They knew that Libby was shot for drug deal. You sound like a fool. Get over yourself. Your book is based off lies told to you. You should be embarrassed. I'm laughing so hard at you. Oh, are you trolling me? Is this a trolling me? Let me tell you something, Tracy. You're a piece of shit. No one's talking about you. Okay, but you want me to talk about you? Let's talk about you. You stink. You fucking lied to the entire YouTubes, and I'm about to tell them how you lied to them. Because, see, you want to go to war. You want to go to war? You went on several channels, and you told the viewers and the speakers on those channels that you were riding in a helicopter. A news helicopter. You told them you were riding in a news helicopter. And you told them that you saw Abby and Libby at 7 in the morning in the water moving. Okay? You lied to the entire Delphi community. Why would you do that? I asked you, were you on that helicopter? Because you said so. And you admitted that you fucking lied to me. Okay. Then you admitted that you saw it on a video. Then I realized you're talking about the helicopter footage. I told you I had the actual high quality of that footage and that those girls' bodies are not in that water. Those are water weeds, plant matter. And you're so stupid that you refuse to go look at the high quality footage because you'd rather live in fantasy world and believe your own fucking delusions that you see those girls in the water because it looks like it on the highly filtered video you were looking at. Not only did you lie to the entire community that you were in a helicopter and saw those girls moving in the water, you lied to yourself because you refuse to accept reality that those girls in the high quality footage are not in that water. So you coming onto my channel to shame me and to try to gaslight and put words in my mouth the way that you're doing, and the things that you went around a month ago saying about me, and the way that you tried to turn friends against me, you're so fucking stupid. You're an evil bitch. All of that shit came back to me. Okay, everything you tried to pull came back to me. Do you want me to tell everyone your actual name? Do you want me to tell everyone all the troll accounts that you operate? Do you want me to tell everyone all the lies that you are spreading behind the scenes in the Delphi community? Because that's all you do. You spread fucking lies and rumors. You are an asshole. And Holly, do you want me to tell Holly what you said about her behind her back? No, I used her first name. I used her first name to let her know to shut the fuck up about me because I know your last name. Why you chose me as an enemy, I'll never fucking understand because you flipped your fucking lid, but there wasn't much of a lid there to flip in the first place. You spread rumors and lies behind the scenes. You're a disinformation agent. That's all you do. You spread rumors. You spread lies. I didn't ask you to come in my channel tonight and say a damn thing to me. Don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, but something's wrong with you up here, okay? And what you tried to do to turn everyone against me and all those ladies from Discord, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're a divisive person. You're a chaos agent. You're a drama creator. You are a fucking liar, a nut. I gave you lots of my time to try to hear you out and see if you made any fucking sense. And at the end of the day, you don't make any sense at all. You're a fucking lunatic. And the fact that you come in here to try to gaslight my chat shows me that you're a lunatic. Now, you do it one more time, the entire YouTube is going to know your name, location, every troll account you've ever used, and all the lies you've been telling behind the scenes to spread disinformation about the murders of these two girls. So you want that? Keep on. Because I've been nice to you. I let you go. I let you go about your business. You're coming back with bullshit. So it's people like you that are the problem with this case, because your goal is to spread disinformation so that the case is never solved. And it's despicable. Stop spreading the fucking rumors as if they're truth. You never vet anything. You never fact check anything. You never get receipts for anything. All you do is spread rumors as if they're truth. And that's not how things are done. You're muddying the waters, and that's your full-time job. Timeout is good, so he has to listen till he's finished. Well, Gray pubes. Does Gray still claim the sticks fell from the trees or were there to hide the bodies after all the evidence of runes? Hey, it's absolutely runes, okay? Here's the thing. I haven't discussed it yet because I'm not ready to present. Well, I am ready to present it, but I haven't done my presentation yet. It's absolutely runes. We know the meaning of the runes. There's only one person who's done good work on that, okay? And I found her. And so, yes, there are runes. And the thing is, they were done by people who weren't very smart. Like I said, these people were posers. These people are not actual Nordic traditional practitioners. They're posers. Okay, so they didn't know what the fuck they were doing with constructing the runes on the bodies. That's why it's almost indecipherable. But they're not fallen sticks. Okay, and we will be getting into very shortly. Coming close is out. I will be doing a presentation on the runes because got an excellent source who actually knows what the fuck they're talking about. And after going through and confirming, I'm very positive that it's exactly what we're looking at. Okay. So yes, they are runes. They are done. The perspective on the runes, the way they were constructed, and they are compounded runes. They're not just runes; they're compounded. It's very complex. But we'll be getting into a presentation on what I think is going on. But they are runes, and they have sensible meaning when you understand how they're being presented. But it shows that someone knew about the runes. Okay, they just were kind of bizarre in the way they put them there. So it does cause me to believe that you're dealing with posers. You're not dealing with an actual expert or an actual priest. You're dealing with these wannabe Odinists. Secluded trail with no cameras or public road with cameras. Fallen sticks. What a joke. He's smoker and drinker for God knows how long. Still odd to me that no witnesses commented about Richard Allen's 5'4" height. That's a pretty distinguishing feature. Yeah, I mean, a guy that small and that age, you notice, right? He's older, 46 at the time. He was in decent shape, but he wasn't in any way in that shape. No, he was in. There's no way he's fighting Libby like that. There's no way. All right. They drained both bodies of blood with no trace. Yeah, or it happened in the water and it's either intentionally drained or it all drained out in the water. Somehow there's very little blood left. Okay. Yeah, Radar, thank you. It's all fixable, sweethearts. Come on, ladies. I love you both. Let's fix our problems, not make them worse. Mike Patty on the comment, Freckle Joy. They are squirming, and the closer it gets to the worse they will get. Yeah. Gray, it was rumored early in the case that Kelsey and you might have had extramaritals. Is there any weight behind those claims? Or did her then partner just twig the fact that you was pining after her? Ooh. I'm annoyed. Great Gooch was timed out. He's so desperate and no match for Prav. Oh, Great Gooch. I'm sorry he's timed out. I didn't want him to be. Phone did not show in geofencing. Oh, you mean Alan's phone? Yeah. But I mean, there could be explanations for that. He could have left his phone at home, or there's always explanations for different things. But the real concern is if there's geofencing data that shows 3 phones at that time, at that place, who the phones belong to. That's the bottom line. That's what's actually pertinent. That's what matters. Who were those fucking 3 phones for at that place at that time? Okay. Gray pubes got chased off a private property by an old man superintendent. Interesting. Marv has a young son and he moved in with her. Prof, so when you see a deleted comment, does StreamYard show you that it was deleted? No, no, it doesn't. It just shows me all the comments. And so I never know it's deleted or not. That's why if you don't want me to put a comment up, you better not put it in the chat because I don't know if you've deleted or not. I'm just looking at comments going down the list. Just started modding for another channel and don't know how YouTube interfaces with StreamYard. Yeah, it's just a StreamYard, okay? Now, different apps do different things. I'm telling you about this one. My mods are a little extra jumpy because of the extreme trolling that we've been through. So you got to be nice. Please be nice to Criminally Focused. She is a lovely lady, and she has nothing but she has nothing but care. Okay, she's just so worried that someone's going to come in here and try to gaslight and abuse the chat because it's happened so much. And she was actually here when a lot of it was happening. So you got to be extra sweet with Criminally Focused because she's just trigger happy because of all the shit we've been through. And a lot of you here are newer. You didn't go through all of that. That was months ago. Yeah. Don't worry. Oh, Amy says, I'm sorry, I timed him out for 5 minutes only so Prof could decide. Oh, great. Well, he should be back by now then. Come on, Pubes. Explain something to us, Pubes. Explain the clothing on Abby. Explain the extra shoe. Explain the phone. Explain, what else y'all want Great Pubes to explain? Explain the photoshopping on the Abby photo on the bridge that you allege is real. Explain the timeline from the FBI that does not at all agree with you and your families. He got confronted by an Ohio resident lurking around their house, Prof. If you want to view him shitting himself, just go to the YouTuber for the footage. It's still up. I better put that in my search before I forget. Okay, I apologize. I don't want to miss anything that's funny. Okay, let's see. But I gotta go soon. Okay, I gotta wrap this up. Let's see. I gotta wrap this up. Okay. Okay. I gotta wrap this up. Let's see. Louise says, I've been away for a little while. Yes, and you were deeply missed. Just been told by Prof to block trolls due to us letting one talk. And we wonder why Nicholas McClellan was worried about deep fakes. Oh, interesting you mentioned that. Interesting. Precascent is always so on point. I think Marv lives in Minnesota with her husband and kids. But she's an asshole nonetheless, and I'll tell her husband that. Who knew Frank was into trans guys? Frank and Marv had a channel together. That one took a second. Whoa. For a while, they put out a post asking if they should name it One Love. She used to true crime scream with her young son. That's when they fell in love online. I mean, the whole thing, Marv, is you're always full of shit. I'm sorry. Hope you're feeling better, seem more energetic. Coffee has probably kicked in, and I'm feeling halfway better. Okay, I'm referring to the lady who was there are accounts that can't be verified, but great can be verified and documented. Is that where Frank came from? Some woman's kid's YouTube? What? I don't know. I don't know where Frank came from. Salty Milla, is that true? I don't know anything about this. It's all the troll farm. Everyone you're mentioning is all the troll farm. Randy Gravett, hardcore troll farm. Hardcore troll farm. Okay. I'm going to just blaze through all of this. Let's see. Guilty or innocent outcome. Gabby says, what the judge is doing is making this a shit show. Yeah. It's bringing attention to it. And so, I mean, she's just expediting the inevitable. If Frank Nicer had a pedo pass because Marv did her channel's mom and son branded her channel. Derek Meth, Finlander, CBS, and Sudafed. I mean, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. I am entitled to my own opinion. Gravitz knew the truth, got harassed, and had a heart attack. He's disabled, a local, and he knows. Well, he's troll farm now. I'm laughing, but it's disgusting. Wow, yeah, you guys are really, you guys are getting on the, you guys are getting the hell on the troll farm. Good job. Yeah, get them, get them. Okay. Shibby. Sonic says Julie Melvin is kind of hot. Oh, you better watch out. Her husband's going to get you. Well, you might say, yeah, you're right. Talked to her a few times. She's always been kind. She has a problem. I don't have a problem with her. October 11th, Snay sent Julie the crime scene photos. How do I know? Because it's been proven to me beyond a reasonable doubt. He has been freaking out about this email. Yeah, well, just wait until I show the whole thing. Okay, he's trying to say Skip faked the email. No, that email did not come from Skip. It came directly from Snay, directly to Julie. I have confirmed. Yeah, he's having fun in there. Hold on a minute. I got to tell him about himself. Hold on. This is, I heard something. Well, good thing it was just a metal bowl hitting the floor. It's a metal bowl. It wasn't glass. It sounded like glass. Just a little dog bowl hitting the floor. You know the little dog bowls for water? Little water bowls? Metal bowl hitting the floor. Oh, did he sell an ATV? I wonder if it was that ATV he was riding around on. Not sure if and when he sold it, but I'm certain he had one and was filmed riding around. Yeah, he was filmed riding around it. Okay, I'm getting tired. Let's finish this out. Let's see. It's funny how Snay rolled over on his buddies and agreed to testify for Henny and claimed Nicholas McClellan better not question me or I will tell the truth. I got a kick out of that. Yeah, it's also funny how if he was supposed to go there to do good for Abby and Libby in some way, think about this. He's supposed to go there to try to contribute to justice for Abby and Libby in some way. Instead, he acts like a complete maniac the entire time, He goes hugging an old lady that doesn't want to be hugged on. He goes threaten Julie Melvin. He threatens Noe. Then he goes around prancing around the place with his chest poked out like a rooster, and he goes outdoor. He barges across the bushes and goes straight to Noe and gets in his face and then physically assaults him by making physical contact. I mean, dude, and you're supposed to be there to in some way contribute to justice for Abby and Libby by being some sort of witness for whatever in your mind is supposed to be for the better. Well, you just ruined that opportunity to help, didn't you? All right. Let's hurry up and Gray says the shoe in the water and the shoe that the searchers yelled to Kelsey about were the same shoe. How'd he know that? How would he? Lambert Code, now he's banned from 2 government buildings. I wonder if Henny could depose him or would his papers be banned? How did the shoe get from the path to the creek? Did the searcher walk out in the water and plant it there? Meow meow. Wow 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 for you. I'll do the horn for Prof. Thank you. Thank you. My little horn, I gotta get my shit together. I can get my horn back. Let's all do it with our mouth. Meow meow meow. Wow wow wow. Okay. All right, let's hurry up. Hot dog and a Coke cost $33 too. What the fuck? 33. It was founded by the state. Wasn't it founded by the state? I remember it being brought up in the town hall meeting. Maybe it's an excuse for a private meetup between VIPs planning for the trial. Get the story straight. Okay. Did you see their taxes? Ballpark is claiming $350,000 in upkeep operating costs. How much a day is that? The entire situation to do with clothes was to hide the fact that the clothes Abby was found in did not match the fake Snapchat photo. Oh shit, she cannot be found in different clothing. That's hot, Lambert Code. That's hot right there. That's hot. Ooh, it's worthy of putting back on the screen for a second, letting everyone marinate on that one. She wasn't wearing them clothes. She wasn't wearing them clothes. It's fake, photoshopped Snapchat photo. It's never was. It's not from Snapchat. Get to the chopper. Yeah, you were in the chopper. Abby was pictured in that pink shirt in a photo from the day before. That photo was used to create a fake photo. Whose reddish shirt was found in the creek? Zoomed in on Prof's footage. That was a hell of a lot clearer than the fuzzy footage where everyone thought they could see the girls in the water. And it's definitely weeds and plants, not people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's parts of a tree or it's some plant matter is what it is. Absolutely, it's plant matter. All right. Okay, they can't help but expose themselves. 100% runes. Yes, it is. It's runes. Now, the way that they're set up is a little unconventional, but when you see my presentation, you'll understand. Okay, well, I'm going to get into my presentation, show you how I think it is presented, and then it'll make sense to you. Okay. They knew it was runes. They knew it was runes, and they knew they were stacked or compounded runes. Rune, it's like a rune on top of a rune on top of a rune type of thing. They knew that. It's commonplace. Okay, it's a common thing that's done. People block you, then chat shit about you to make it look like their words and claims against you hold weight, as it seems everyone else that you're not answering back. Stacked runes, yeah. Odin LARPers, exactly. Exactly. Okay. Georgia, I meant to email you today. I don't know if you're still watching. This says 11:21. That's 10 minutes ago. Look, I meant to email you back today. I'm sorry I didn't get to it. Like I said, I get a lot of emails every day, so I apologize. I still haven't emailed you, but I will. And you just don't worry, Georgia. It's just that we disagreed about, I don't want anyone to come in here and beat up on little Joe or beat up on people who are trying to help. Okay. Now, if you're going to come in here and you beat up on the fucking troll farm, that's fine with me. Come in here and beat up on the troll farm, but uh, we'll talk about that. Can we get the time? Can we first get the time of death? Yeah, exactly. Of either girl. Can we get the time of death? Were you timed out for 24 hours? You should not have been. Damn it. Okay. And figure out why the kidnapping charges were dropped. What if the entirety of the cell data shows Ari was there and left when he said he did? Yeah, like 1:30 or something. Incredible. Okay, guys. Nobody said you was Georgia. I told you I didn't like what you said. No worries at all, criminally focused, coming back con. We've all done it once. For real, it happens, and often by accident. That's all, Georgia. But when you proceeded to claim I was somehow bullying you, Joelle never stole nothing off nobody. Very curious how Troll Farm will react to little Frankie's video. Okay. Lee Cordell, hey, welcome in, Lee. Hey, round of applause for my man Lee. Okay. Hey, Prophet Chat, what the hell, or who the hell is creating what is G-Shot? You got me confused. You got me confused, Lee. You got me confused, Lee. Hey, Prof in chat, what the hell or who the hell is creating? I don't know, Lee Cordell. I'll figure out what you meant eventually. Hopefully you make another comment. I wasn't sure which Frank was in the trans was being discussed. Where's the party horn? Thank you. I was sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, it's the truth. I think it's funny. I like Joel, but he's not a god. He did what he did, and I said what I said. Okay, you guys relax with Georgia and K West. It's no big deal between you two. We'll figure it out. I just want to rip. You guys rip on the troll farm. Don't rip on Little Joe. And don't rip on the unraveling. Don't rip on the prof. You know? Three little Franks. Three Franks. Little Frank, Dead Frank, and the Franks Baldwin's masterpiece. Oh. Ooh. That's really rich way to put it. Really rich. Okay. All right. Missed that right over my head, but don't tell Shibby. Okay, Miss Stone says, I keep thinking I can't wait for Liggett and Coleman and the LEOs to be cross-examined. Then I remember no cameras. We have to get this stream somehow. Like I was saying, we got to write letters and phone calls. We got to do writing letters and phone calling. But we might not get it. Okay. There you go. Preckerson says, I'm drafting letters and contacting the Broadcasting Association. Yeah, please. Please. Okay, there you, Shiraz. Thank you. You got the calculator out? $960 a day. Okay, so let's round it up. I was going to do that anyway, but $1,000 a day. $1,000 a day to cut the grass. What? How often does grass need cutting? I mean, I read the legislation on cameras in the court. It has to be requested by journalists. Indiana has a specific definition of just who can request. Ah, amazing work, Preckerson. Amazing. Thank you. Yeah, we have to have them push hard right now. Really push hard. Case closed with CJ. What up? I was told gray pubes can confirm via outdated Google Earth that they weren't runes, and they were sticks that fell on the girls. Round of applause. Fucking God, man, what the hell? I think Libby's stick looks like Freemason's logo, compass and square in shape. No, I haven't thought about it. K West, stop deleting, K West. Everyone chill out. Okay. Let's see. Anyone else think Libby stick? No, I don't think so, but I'll have to look again. Let's see. I love you, Georgia. Not oh, I told you, Georgia, not to guess it. False claims about my actions. You're always right about you. You clear mental problems. Seek professional advice. Oh, you guys just stop, please. Yeah, $1,000 a day. $1,000 a day. It don't make sense. What do you think about the sticks looking as if they are holding or trapping an individual down? I wonder if any Odinist believes in trapping a soul. No. I thought about that when I first looked. Okay, when I looked, I thought it could be, but once I really studied the runes and I tried to watch everyone I possibly could about how runes work and how you would do it and how it would work and all of this and all the various opinions. And I finally found someone who seems to know what the fuck they're talking about. And after seeing that, I understood exactly what's going on. There are, it's just messages, message and message. Okay, and on the tree, there's another message. It's clearly like three runes, or it's not three because some of them are stacked or compounded, but it's basically three messages. Kidnapping charges dropped because they can't link RA to bridge guy footage and recording. Well, that's a good take. I haven't thought about that. That would make sense. That would make sense. Wow, you guys are bringing the heat tonight. This chat is lit. Okay, kidnapping charges dropped because they can't link him to bridge guy footage. What if bridge guy is a complete fabrication? Okay. All right. He also uses Google to confirm the bodies were not moved. He's a fucking clown. I mean, what I want to know is who is he working for? It's like, bro, were you hired to do what you do? That's what we want to know. Lamberco says, BP gang better hope Henny doesn't need to show the collusion with YouTube trollers as all these troll accounts will be questioned. With Henny already knowing what each has done, keep trolling idiots. Digital forensics will get you every time. Ooh, don't rip on the pubes. Radar, get out of here. Oh, get out of here. Don't implant that in my mind. I have to go to bed tonight. I'm just happy defense is making complete record for the appeal. They're making sure to get everything on the docket they can. Yeah. In WVER Live tonight, that I've been in every live tonight that I've been in the comments, Assos keep disrupting them as usual. They suck ass and should be gone and gone for good. I seem to come in late at times, but try to stay with the goddamn chats. $1,000 a day. Extreme amount of money with that ballpark, and now they want Now they want to have the bike ride to raise money for the ballpark. I mean, when we have been jokingly, but not really, saying the money laundering operation with the church over there in Florida and the ballpark in Delphi, we're not fucking joking around. Okay. Libby could also be astronomical Hercules symbol. Hercules is the same person as Thor. Yeah, yeah. To me, there's no mistaking whatsoever the positioning of the body. There's no mistaking it. That's not by chance. It's not an accident. She is posed that way intentionally. And I'm very interested in putting the runes together with the positioning and the mythology and trying to see like what's attempted, what is attempting, what is being attempted to communicate. Yeah, I have to go back through and read the entire thing, K West, because I don't understand. I really don't, because I'm trying to get through to the end of this so we can end it. But it seems like there's a lot of back and forth. So I got to go and figure out what the hell's going on. Blame Shibby, he did it. I know. Looking forward to your room presentation. Well, thank you. I'm looking forward to you guys being in the chat. Okay. Hercules is Thor. Thor is the son of Odin. Don't worry, K West. It'll get sorted out. Yeah, with both of you. I'll sort it out. I'll read through it. I mean, you guys got to understand my email is I never can catch up even with my email, but I do get to the chat because when they're trolls, I have to come back and document. I saw little Frankie's pics. They look almost identical to True Crime Design's representation. If you're going to do it at this point, why not just fucking do it? Yeah, because True Crime Design drew them or illustrated directly from the crime scene photos. She did a great job. And I think what she did was commendable. I got to admit, I haven't really made that statement yet. I want to make the statement. What True Crime Design did with illustrating the crime scene photos was commendable and heroic. And the attempt was intentional. The attempt was that by providing that watercolor type illustration that would be extremely accurate, that they would shortcut people actually wanting to spread these crime scene photos among themselves. Okay. Now, the thing is, with these fuck faces on YouTube, okay, with these fuck faces who spread these, remember, we're talking about in October. With these fuck faces on YouTube in October, who have to be the first, who have to be the best, who have to be right, who have to be in control, who have to be totally gaslighting and pontificating that they are the authorities, even though none of them have jobs, none of them have law enforcement experience, none of them have ever been detectives, none of them have knowledge of forensics. Okay, even though none of them know shit, what do? They spout the fucking narrative. And I'm talking about these troll ass creators. But what were they all involved in October? The leaks. Spreading them among themselves like it was pornography. Yes. Like it was tit pics of your favorite teacher. They acted like they were high schoolers. Okay? They were the cool kids. And one of them had the fucking tit pics of the favorite hottest teacher. Okay? They got the naked pic of the favorite hottest teacher in high school, and it was the whole football team spreading them around. That's how they acted with these crime scene photos. That's why every one of them had them all. They all send them to each other and spread them amongst each other, discussed them amongst each other. That's what they were doing. That's why Meow and True Crime Design decided what would be best is if they would coordinate to illustrate those crime scene photos accurately as possible so that they could plug the leak. okay, so that they could spread those images so that people thirsty for the crime scene, a knowledge of the crime scene or the runes, wouldn't have to be going and asking Ruckus Rocks and Frank Meister and Greeno and all of these motherfuckers for the crime scene photos and Snay. You know, they wanted to stop that spread of those crime scene photos, but it was already too late. Because what had already happened, every single one of those fucking YouTubers in October were spreading them like candy. Like it was the hottest fucking nudes of the hottest, youngest, favorite teacher in the high school. That's what they did. That's what they did. And I promise you that's what they did. And every single one of them was involved in it. And we have the receipts. And the receipts are the Patty family troll farm. Every single one of them. Why does it always come back to this group, to these people? Yep. Okay, guys. Well, I think we good night, K West. I think we're done here. But seeing the sticks Joe posted really confirmed it was runes. They really did a job with her intentions. Lambert Co. In the beginning, a witness saw two young men wearing hoodies following the girls. Say some more about that, Radar. We're getting out of here. It's time to go. It's time to go. The only thing that really matters is someone with Odinist ties left runes at the scene. Could be shitty representations, but show that it means something to the killers. Maybe these are young Odinists. Yeah, well, for me, it has two possibilities, and it's very difficult. It could be part of the staging in which they wanted to set up the Odinists. So maybe it's placed there to set up Odinist people to make it to make it look like it was Odinist who did it. But I believe more realistically, looking at it, thinking about it, understanding it, I think what it more likely is it's authentic. It's LARPing Odinist wannabes, fantasy world, cosplay Odinist, trying their best to make the best out of a human sacrifice, and that's Libby. You had Abby dead. They wanted to sacrifice Libby and take advantage of a bad situation. They sacrificed her, and then they wanted to make it legit. So they put their fantasy world runes on top of the bodies of both girls. That's what happened. And they painted the one on the tree. It's my opinion. But yeah, I want to say goodbye to everyone. We're out of here. I'm tired. It's time to go. We've been on here way too long. We've almost gone to 4 hours. I only intended an hour and a half. I wanted to come for an hour and a half, and somehow we got long. Okay. All right. The people shaming people were the ones who orchestrated and spread the leaks. And they were all the troll farm, and they still are. And neither one of them, I've admonished them every single time I do a show. Not one of these assholes has ever stepped forward and come clean about it, completely clean about it. And it's a shame because Kyle Fortson is dead and buried, and they still won't man up. It's a fucking tragedy. It shows knowledge of occult and its communication methods. One must involve themselves in the cults to even know such things exist or try to spell something using it. The town is infested with it. Well, that's where you're right. Okay, there's lots of Odinists in that town. Okay, see, we've been talking to people, locals. The Odinists are big in the prisons and the jails, and there's a lot in that area in that part of Indiana, and it is what it is. It's fact. And so what Lambert Co's saying here is absolutely right. It shows knowledge of it. I didn't know what a fucking Odinist was prior to September. I do now. So these people in 2017 obviously knew. Makes me think Patrick Westphal. He's the one who wanted to go beyond animal sacrifice, quote unquote. All right. My first live chat, thanks, was a blast. Well, we'll see you later, Mrs. Stone. Yeah, we'll see all you guys. Todd clicks testimony digital. All right. Where did you hear that Elvis worked for a guy who delivered pigs? Have a good evening. All right, guys, we're out of here. Yeah, we're out of here. 4 more hours. Yeah, right. Thank you, Shibby, and thank you, Louise. Thank you, Meow. Meow. Thank you, Mrs. Stone. Thank you, Lisa. Okay. Thank you, Lee Cardell. All right. Thank you, Ellen West. Thank you, Digital. All right. Thank you, Digital. Thank you. Who else was in here? Lambert Co. Obviously, amazing comments tonight. Sweet Dude Shibby, K West. Who else was in here lately? Precascent. Thank you so much, Precascent. Eye of Apophis, thank you so much for being here. Foxy Lady, what up? Let me put your little hand up there. I didn't say hi to you yet. Foxy Lady, always bringing a ruckus. Thank you, Foxy Lady. Case closed with CJ. Thank you so much, Case closed with CJ. Thanks for coming in and thanks for being here. Zero Cool, thank you. My phone's going off. Apologize. Luis Cuevas, thank you. Radar, thank you. I might have already said hi, but thank you anyway twice. Georgia Jakes, thank you. Gabby, 77, thank you. Noe Amos, thank you. Salty Milla, thank you. Peace, thanks for being here. Digital, again, probably already said digital, but Monday, thanks for being here. Amy, thanks. Oh, my sweet mod, my favorite mod, Amy. Thank you for being here. August Barnes, thank you for being here. Freckle Joy, Sonic Landscape. Who else is here? Blessings Galore for the amazing super chat. Let me put that back up. Blessings Galore for the $20 super chat. Thank you, Blessings Galore. Peace, thanks for being here. Peace was here. All right. Lisa was here. Shiraz was here way earlier. What up, Shiraz? You're out. You went to bed now. So thank you, Shiraz. All right. Everyone who was here earlier, way earlier. I'm not going to keep going and calling everyone, but I know a lot of you were here way earlier. Thanks for being here way earlier. Appreciate all of you. Caroline Catastrophe was here. Yeah. So anyway, all of you, thank you so much for being here. Laurinell was here earlier. A whole bunch of awesomes early on. Is a God thing. You know, everyone you're here earlier, super appreciate it. And all of you who stuck on to the end, appreciate it. Okay. Now let me see. Let's get down to the new comments and I'll say goodnight. Ride admission may be paid with Sudafed. And on that note, yeah, and on Radar's note, let's all come back friendly and don't let others' opinions bring anyone down. Everyone rocks. Everyone's pent up with all kinds of emotions about this case. Please don't let it upset you. Okay, please don't let it upset you. Let's all just get along. Lee Cordell, the moon phases are important to Odinists. Radar was that from a witness on record? I would not doubt it. They hide everything. They can. That does not further their fake timeline. All right. All right, thanks. That was way too long of a show. I really wanted to keep it an hour and a half, but hey, it was good. We got a lot of work done. So thanks to everyone. We'll see you guys later. We're out of here. Okay. So we'll call it a night. And God bless each and every one of you. Appreciate the love, appreciate the contributions. And hey, all we're doing is brainstorming, sharing thoughts and ideas, and basically supporting each other through a traumatic time in our lives. So it's called the Delphi Murders. And God bless you all. God bless Abby and Libby. God bless everyone who's working to bring truth out about this situation, because this situation, it's it's probably the tip of an iceberg that's much bigger. And and although many people have different definitions of what they think justice would be or whatever, blah 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 blah, here's what I think. I think that what justice is for Abby and Libby is truth coming to light. uh, Not who goes to jail, not who gets off, not what story is told, not blah blah blah. The actual justice for Abby and Libby is truth about their murders coming to light, seeing the light of day, and that is the justice that I hope to see, and it's why we should be here. So good night, everyone. We love you. We love you.